was going to go live then. So I just let it lie. You didn't know that I knew about the medication. You just knew I was doing a sub-only live. You didn't know what I was going to say in there. And then I didn't end up doing the sub-only live. Because you said, I really wish you would talk to me first before doing the sub-only live. I said, okay, let's talk. So we did. We talked. But you didn't give me that same respect yesterday. You got mad at what you saw me doing for other people. And you got mad about that. It wasn't even, I didn't even do nothing to you. You was mad at me for what you saw me doing for other people. And went live on me behind that. When before today, I ain't never went live on you. In fact, I was drugged through all the TikTok streets because I supported you unwavering. I supported you and let people talk all sorts of shit about me because I supported you. So for you to get mad at me throwing somebody a birthday cheetah is wild. Trina, tell them about the $125 that I just gave you 2 weeks ago. It'll be 2 weeks ago Friday. I gave you a week and a half ago. I just gave you $125 for them emotes. But you mad at me throwing Kels a cheetah 4 days after I gave you a damn $125 for emotes that I didn't even need anymore? Come on. Let's be real. Since you know you want to do the sob story in your room and talking about how I treat you so bad, who else have I been drugged through TikTok for, drugged through the TikTok streets for, standing up for them? Who else have I stood up for like I've stood up for you? Who have I given more money to than I've given to you? I haven't done shit more for Kels nor Rose than I've done for you. But the way that it looked, you didn't like it. So it was me out here getting drugged, standing up for you, windmilling in comments, windmilling on panels. Because remember, that's why me and Rose fell out originally. Because she was trying to get me shit. In fact, I was in Rose's room while you was sleeping in April for hours standing up for you. There was over 1,000 people in there. And Rose was trying to get me to expose shit and do all sort of shit to you that I refused to do. But you calling me a bad friend. But even under pressure, I still didn't expose nothing about you. They want to know your job details, whoop, 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 all the stuff you was texting me on the back end. I never exposed it. And I said that I never would. But I'm a bad friend, right? But the same bitch you jealous about me getting on the damn panel with the other day is the same bitch that I went toe-to-toe on you for. She did not punk me into giving her any information about you because I was a fucking loyal friend to you. Even Rose couldn't get shit out of me about you. But I'm a bad friend. But I don't do nothing for you. My fucking real ass friend that you've seen when I've been on FaceTime or whatever, or live, whatever, when I show my friend, my fucking real friend was in here this morning and she said, yeah, y'all, I just called her and she ain't answer. Sorry that my phone etiquette, you don't like it. I'm a business owner, so I get tired of answering phone calls and text, right? So I have time set up that I answer phone calls and text. I'm just not out here willy-nilly answering texts. I just finished answering some texts all the way back to Friday. You sent me that text on Saturday. That means that your text would have fell in the batch of people that I was returning texts from since Friday. But you was so upset and in your feelings about a fucking cheetah that you went live on me behind someone else, instead of just coming to me and saying, hey, it really hurt my feelings that you gave Kels that cheetah, but I need this. You know you couldn't say that because you done already been out here saying, oh, therapist could never give me another dime and I'll still be her friend. So which is it? Either therapist can never give me another dime and I'll still be her friend, or therapist can only be my friend when she's giving me dimes. Which one is it? And I still gave you that $2,525 for them emotes I didn't need after I already knew you lied about the price of your antidepressant and tried to say that your antidepressant medication was the one that cost $317, when today you said not only don't you not take Lexapro, you take sertraline, but the sertraline that you take, which is the antidepressant that I told you to get and leave the other medications, was only $20-something. So you misled me. One of your medications was $317, but it wasn't the one that I agreed to pay for. But you told me that the one that I agreed to pay for, the antidepressant, was the one that was $317. So you played on my top. Why would you do that? You didn't have to do that. You could have told me the real price. You didn't have to do that. You did not have to do that. So let's talk about the things I have done for Trina, since she wants to talk about what I didn't do for her on Saturday, right? Since me not sending her money for non-slip shoes and work slacks, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. So that means that all that ridicule that I got in March, she didn't care shit about. She didn't care shit about that. When I was getting drugged up there behind her, she was nowhere to be found. Right? Again, if I need to present the cash apps that I've sent her versus the cash apps that I've sent Rose, you will see that the cash apps that I sent Trina far outweigh the ones that I sent Rose. Far outweigh. So you mad about some fucking phone calls and texts because you know I'm a damn business owner? And I can't just be on the phone or texting all the time? You swear you know who I'm talking to, but my fucking real ass best friend, who I go see at least once a week, who I just got back from the beach with, calls me and texts me too and said, nah, bruh, Dominique is bad with returning calls and texts. She came in here and said that her damn self. So what makes you more important than somebody I've known for years in real life? What makes you more important than somebody I've known for years in real life? Didn't meet on the app, met in real life. It was only Saturday. Today is Wednesday. I just told you I was answering calls all the way back to, or texts all the way back to Friday. Friday came before Saturday, right? You sent me the text saying what you needed on Saturday, right? But then on Tuesday, you felt you needed to go live behind it because I didn't answer you fast enough. It's okay, I'm masking. It's okay. So since she didn't want me to say that to her in her face, and I still tried to give her the courtesy of going to her panel to talk to her, but since she wanted to yell, I wasn't going to do that. All that yelling and stuff, I wasn't going to do it. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going to know. Because you lie. The point is, this started about money. You started with the money because you mentioned what I did for other people and that making you upset. And so I went live this morning to explain why I stopped giving you money, since you didn't understand and since you wanted everything to be so public. I went live and told people why I stopped giving you money. You wanted the same energy that I gave Rose, so now I'm live about you again. This is 2 for 2, 2 lives about you. That's all that I gave Rose. that you felt I didn't give you was going live on you. I went live about Rose, so you wanted me to go live about you. That's the only thing I did for Rose I didn't do for you. Is go live. I hadn't given her anything more than what I gave you, none of that. But you were in your feelings about the fucking cheetah that I gave somebody for their birthday. She shouldn't have been giving that cheetah. She should have been giving me that money for my non-slip shoes and work slacks so I could get my job. No, Trina. For job-related cost, I've already given you $500. And now it seems like the job that you got the $500 for you don't even have. Then I just gave you $125 against my better judgment not even 2 weeks ago. Why couldn't you get the slacks and the non-slip shoes with that? Slacks and non-slip shoes maybe would have cost you let's just say it would have cost you $60. You still would have had money left. So you're mad because I didn't jump when you said I should jump. Y'all want me to jump when you say that I should jump. And because I didn't jump and do what you said I should do when you wanted me to do it, then you got mad. I don't owe nobody on this app shit. I don't owe you nothing. I never spoke negatively on you or nothing, but you could not wait. You spoke negatively on me because of what you saw me doing for someone else. Not even because of something that I did to you. I've never spoke negatively on you. I've never gone live on you. Shit, I've never even thrown subliminals at you. This is the first time that I have gone live expressing anything behind you, and I found out that the antidepressant wasn't $319 a month ago. A month ago. So, again, if you mince words, that's not my fault, right? It's not my fault if you minced words. I don't like seeing people who would do that neither, but I understand that when they are fed up. Since you minced words and, I didn't say that. Ma'am, we talked about the medication you were having withdrawal from. You told the hospital you were taking Lexapro. You said that in 4K. You said it in 4K. You said they gave you a dose of it in the hospital. Now all this happened. I didn't say I took, and and I was like, okay, I'll even let that go. But the point is, I told you whatever your antidepressant was, only get that one. And I'll send you money to help you pay for that because I know you need your medicine. She took the $317 and either got the medication that was actually $317 or didn't. Because I told her just to get the antidepressant because that was the one she was probably withdrawing from. This is the first I ever heard. Me and Trina been saying Lexapro back and forth so much. This is the first I done ever heard her say sertraline. But she just got the words mixed up. But this is the first time I done ever heard you say it was sertraline. Because I was saying Lexapro when you was in the fucking ER. You said Lexapro to the damn nurse. So then they had to have given you a dose of Lexapro because that's what you told them you were taking. Now all of a sudden it's sertraline. Even with the sertraline though, fuck all the name shit. The antidepressant, whether it was Lexapro or sertraline, was not $317. That's the point. That was the one I agreed to help you pay for, was the antidepressant, which was only $20-something when you led me to believe that the antidepressant was $317. Are y'all catching on? Do y'all have y'all thinking caps on? But I still stayed quiet, didn't rush to tell nobody, kept that quiet, didn't tell nobody, not a soul. Other than my best friend who y'all don't know, that came in the room, who y'all know in real, who is my friend in real life. That's it. But nobody on TikTok? Shit, nobody knew. But then when you decided to go live about me yesterday, instead of coming to me, and you decided to go live about me not giving you something, I felt it was appropriate for me to go live and explain why I stopped giving you money. She talked about her medication on live, Maya. She was crowdfunding for the medication on live because I told her to crowdfund to see how much she could get. Then her page had got taken. So, no, we all were there when she was at the ER, listening to her talk back and forth to the nurse about vitals and medication. So, no. She put it in 4K. She wanted to clock me in 4K. So I'm coming back to tell everybody, including her, in 4K, why the fuck I stopped giving her that money. For medication that she already told us all she was taking. So there's no HIPAA violation here. There's no privacy being broken here. She done already told y'all about that when she got discharged from, when she was in the hospital and when she got discharged. So no, she put it out herself. She didn't want to have no private conversation. I did the courtesy of texting her and saying, okay, you want me to go live and express how I feel the same way I did for Rose? Because that's the only thing that I did for Rose that I didn't do for Trina, was go live and express how I felt about how she treated me. I did not do that for Trina, but since Trina says she wanted that, here it is. Here's the live. And this is the second one, because I did one this morning already. So she said that's what she wanted. She said I'm giving everybody else more energy. I even came up on her panel, but she started yelling and crying and screaming. So I was like, yeah, I'm not for that. So I dropped and came live over here so I could say what I had to say. And if she want to listen, she can listen. If she don't want to listen, she don't got to. Right? I'm not going to try to talk in somebody else's space. You misled me to believe that your antidepressant was $317 when it was only $20-something. That's why I stopped giving you money. Is that clear? The only medication that I agreed to pay for was your antidepressant. That was not $317. It was $20-something. Do y'all understand? Do you understand, Trina? But you went live on me because you was so hurt about a fucking cheetah. and mad because you felt that that money for the cheetah should have went to your damn slacks and non-slip shoes, that you went live on me and talked mad Cash Money shit when I ain't never done that to you. Never. Neither is sertraline, which is Zoloft. Neither Zoloft nor Lexapro are $317, not nowhere, not no time, not any. She misled me and told me that's the medication that costs the $317. Because I told her to leave everything else and only pick up the antidepressant. So she misled me to believe that the antidepressant was the $317. So that's where the lie is. That's where the lie is. Y'all get it? I told her to get the antidepressant. That's the only one. She told me the antidepressant was the one that cost the $317. Then today she said, actually the antidepressant was $20. Do y'all get it? And she told y'all that. So that's another reason that it's not HIPAA. She called the fucking pharmacy on her own live and got a rundown of the cost of her medications. So I'm just repeating what we all just heard. So yeah, I'm not breaking HIPAA or privacy or nothing because, again, she put her information out there first. Not we been getting it. We was waiting on you. I don't know. It was some people in her comments talking about, you can't be a real therapist. Why? I can't be a real therapist because I'm mad at my so-called friend misleading me to believe that the medication I agreed to pay for was $317 when in all actuality it was $20. So I shouldn't be a therapist because I fucking peeped that my so-called friend played on my top and misled me to believe that something was more expensive than what it was. But I shouldn't be a therapist? That don't make no sense. Especially when she put her own business out there in 4K first. To even tell us the cost of her medication when she was in the hospital or leaving the hospital. Post-discharge. She was crowdfunding for her medication. Do y'all remember? What y'all didn't know is that I had paid for the medication on the back end. That's what y'all didn't know. That was the private part. And since she had so much Cash Money shit to say about me and she couldn't come to me in private and tell me her feelings was hurt because she saw me give Kels a cheetah, then we're here now. This is where we're at. She expressed her grievances in 4K, so I'm expressing mine in 4K. And that's just that on that. So since you want to handle shit the way you want to handle it and you text me back talking about some goddamn, I was like, so I just heard the screen recording of you playing my live in your live talking mad shit about me. You didn't think you could have come to me first the same way that you asked me to come to you first before I pushed the live button on you? She said, nope, I don't think that. And okay, it wasn't a secret. I was live, no sub only, and shared it. The fuck? Oh, okay. Cool. All right, that's how you feel? Cool. Cool. Cool, if that's how you feel. That's how you feel cool, man. Well, yeah, but she's trying to tell everybody how loyal of a friend she is and how terrible of a friend I am. Meanwhile, she finessed me around some damn medication. She knew what I told her to pay for with the money I was sending her. Let me turn y'all off for sub only. Or sub only comments. Hey, Nay Baby. Y'all follow Nay Baby, please. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever Trina wants to say, if she wants to call me a bad friend, whatever. I spoke my piece. Um, you know. Do I feel like this is the same as Rose? No, I don't feel like it's the same as Rose because I did try to talk to Rose on the back end before I went live, right? I did. And then when I did go live to sub Rose, I didn't give any identifying details. She gave all her own details. Y'all still wouldn't know to this day who it was or what it was if she hadn't come out and gave y'all all the details. So no, it's not the same. And I still tried to talk to Trina on the back end even before I pressed the live button. But I tried to talk to them both on the back end, so no. Mm-mm. Not if I tried to talk to them both on the back end, Jer. Sorry. I wasn't going to ask for a receipt because I didn't feel I needed to do that. I didn't feel I needed to ask for a receipt because I thought she was telling me the truth. Right, Jer, but what you don't know about this particular situation is that Trina went live on me first yesterday, right? About something that had nothing to do with her. She was talking mad shit about me when the live that I was doing yesterday had nothing to do with her. But she utilized that as her entry point to talk mad shit about me and air her grievances out instead of come to me. So yeah, she felt entitled. Okay, whatever, Jer. They're gonna compare the rose because the rose and Trina situation overlap and does have similarities. That's why. To be honest, you caused this situation lead in with money. Okay, January, thank you for that. So she got mad you gifted someone a cheetah? Is that what it's about? Is this what this? Yeah, she got mad at me for gifting somebody a cheetah, but she needed work slacks and work shoes, and she felt like the money that I spent for the cheetah should have went to her work slacks and work shoes. That's why. That's exactly what it is. And then so she went live on me, streaming my live about someone else, and utilized that as her opportunity to air her grievances out about me not buying her work pants and work shoes. Because me and Trina didn't have no damn argument. She went live on me. That's all. Because Trina, no cap zone, Trina went live and couldn't understand why I wasn't giving to her, but I was giving to other people. So I went live to tell her and everybody else why I stopped giving her money. I stopped giving her money because she lied about the cost of the medication that I agreed to pay for. That's why. And that's why she stopped getting money. Because I found out that she lied. Even though, not even 2 weeks ago, y'all, I just gave her $125 against my better judgment. So even after she lied, I still gave her money. And I was a dummy for that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because I tried to express myself January. I tried to go up to Trina and talk to her in her live just now. And she started talking over me and doing all that bullshit that I'm not for. So I dropped and came live over here because I knew she would listen. And so I can express myself over here uninterrupted, right? I appreciate you. Oh yeah, no, my help isn't appreciated. And that is the lesson that I learned this week. The lesson that I learned this week is that my help is not appreciated, right? Rose said all these wonderful things that I've done outside of money to support her. Trina has, I don't know what, Trina has said that I was a good friend, and I don't know if she specifically said anything outside of money, but she said that I didn't have to use money. We would still be friends because she felt like I was a great person. But then, now today, I'm not a great person anymore because I threw somebody a cheetah for their birthday. So I'm no longer a good friend, and I've been shitting on her and treating her like shit. Even though I let y'all drag me through the dirt on her behalf for an entire month with never saying a word to her about it. I let y'all drag me in silence. Never said shit to her about it. But I'm a terrible friend, and I've not let nobody, I haven't let y'all drag me behind nobody else but her. So I'm, that's hurtful. I was ride or die. I was. I stood up for Trina to a fault, but because I threw somebody a cheetah, all that's out the window. Y'all be like, oh, this the straw that breaks the camel's back when it wasn't no straw up there to begin with. Them entitlement straws be breaking the camel's back. When you feel entitled to some shit and don't get it, then, oh, I've been waiting to say all this. And Rose, and you called back for more from Rose. You wasn't. You sat in panels where they was dragging Trina all the time. Hmm? What are you talking about, Miss Not Cleaning Up? Oh no, yeah, I didn't. Because Trina herself told me to stop standing up for her. She told me to stop. She told all of the people that supported her to not go windmilling on panels and in comments for her. So when they started talking about her because I can't control them folks, yes, no, I didn't say anything. Per her request, though. So make sure y'all know the whole story before you think you're calling me on some shit. And sometimes I still stood up for her even after she told me not to. But then when she's like, no, don't stand up for me, don't blah, 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 it's making it worse for me, then I quit. I quit. And y'all haven't heard me stand up for her, but that doesn't mean people aren't still going to talk about her. But when they talk about her, I keep my mouth quiet. I don't engage it. I let it die down. Thank you, EBT Live. Thank you, Mama Nee. Yes, I stood up for Trina. And when I did send her money, y'all, she knew I didn't even want y'all to know. I was sending her money secretly. Because I didn't want y'all to know. Because y'all was dragging me too bad. So I had to send the money in fucking silence. And she knew that. She's like, when I first started giving her money, she's like, I don't know if this person would even want me to tell y'all. I know therapists didn't. Because I wasn't out here flaunting it. She told y'all. She told y'all. So all y'all talking about I was leading with money, how? When I was secretly giving her money. And I didn't never say, oh, I gave Trina this or that. I never did that. Never have. Thank y'all. Please hit the heart me if you're in here so y'all can level me up. If you have a penny, just hit the heart me. It'll level me up if you can. Also, if you're a subscriber, please be sure to check your subscriptions. I just gave away, see, my subscribers get money. I just gave away $225 on Thursday to a subscriber, right? So if y'all want some coins, subscribe. All the subscription tiers will get you access to the Cash App giveaways. But if you want to be a real supporter and engage in real community, then you'll get the basic or standard subscription because that'll allow you into the Discord. That'll allow you access to the exclusive emotes. That'll allow you priority DMs because people be DMing me. It'll give you priority. When I do multi-guest, you'll get priority. So like all of that. So if you're interested in coin or community, go on ahead and hit the subscription button. Thank you for the subscription. But only the basic and standard subscribers will have access to Discord, sub-only Discord, moderator badges, DM priority. So you have to be a basic or standard subscriber to get DM priority. All that the $2.99 people get is comment priority and eligibility for the Cash App giveaways. So if you only got a $2.99 membership, I'll answer your comments on here, in lives, prioritize your comments in lives, and and you'll get access to the Cash App giveaways. But the basic and standard subscribers, those are the ones that get moderator badges. Those are the ones that I prioritize your DMs. Those are the ones that I prioritize. You know, your multi-guest requests. Those are the ones that can be in the Discord. So all those are $4.99 and $5.99. Yep, we do, Mama Nee. We do ask that they come and sit in on the live, but they have to because the lives are where I do the Cash App giveaways. So if they're not in the live, they'll miss the giveaways, right? Oh, I do love myself more. I do. That's why I'm utilizing my voice. Because I do love myself more. When y'all are like, nah, therapist, be quiet. Nah. No, it's my fucking voice. I love myself enough to advocate for myself and use my voice. And I know how easy it is to get a narrative spun on here. So I'm going to tell y'all my truth. People make fun of me all the time. It's okay. That's not causing me to shed no tears. That's not causing me to shed no tears at all. But if y'all want to help contribute to the live goal, please feel free. You can. It's right here. I just pinned it at the bottom of the screen. All you got to do is click send. So if y'all want to contribute, y'all are more than welcome. I told y'all about the perks of the subscription, so you're more than welcome to subscribe if you want. This is not my usual content. This is just, I did tell folks like, no, I don't necessarily do messy content, but if something comes up in regards to me, then yes, I will speak on it, and that's what y'all are seeing. But I do lives every Thursday evening to educate the general populations on reasons that we could all use mental health or use a therapist outside of having a mental illness, because y'all think y'all got to have something be wrong with you to go to therapy, and that ain't true. So I present live topics to help y'all. This Thursday, I'm going to be talking about therapy versus counseling, which will really help y'all understand that people that don't have a mental illness can see a therapist, right? People with just normal lives can go see a therapist, right? In order to keep their mental health in check. So that's what we'll be talking about Thursday. And then Saturday, I'll recap one live and give the social psychological perspective of it. Last week, I educated y'all about y'all's selective outrage and the selective outrage that I saw in lives from the week prior. I know I have to do that because I have to mix y'all's education with y'all's messy. Because if I gave y'all straight education, y'all wouldn't get nothing. But when I add some mess in there, y'all might learn something. I know that's backwards, but that's the way that the app works. So that's the way that I offer the content. Any truly messy stuff like, this shit here or anything else, you'll find it either on an unplanned day, because my planned days for lives are Thursdays and Saturdays. This is not a Thursday or a Saturday, so this is an impromptu me responding to some bullshit. You can also find that kind of shit in my stories, but on my page, that is my mental health content. So I've shown y'all around my page. Y'all know what happened. Y'all going over to Trina Live now, okay? Y'all going over there. I done shared my part, right? I done shared my damn part. She didn't want to talk to me over there, so she's not just going to come over here and dominate the conversation. She didn't want to talk to me there. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Trap Nest. Thank you, mods. My mods are phenomenal. Shout out to Trap Nest mods. Shout out to the Trap Nest mods that really care about me and have shown me they real ones. Love the Trap Nest mods. Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate it. Appreciate the gifts. We got oh, we're on a subwave, y'all. All we need is one more subscription. Who wants to be the 5th subscriber, y'all, for the subwave? Remember, again, I just gave away $225 to a subscriber Thursday, and that's the type of money I be giving away. It don't be no $25 or $50. It'd be like 150, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300. It'd be like that. So if you're trying to win some extra coin like that, you can just grab you a $2.99 subscription. Now, if you're trying to get you an extra coin and community and access to me, go on ahead and get you a $4.99 basic or standard subscription. Those come with custom emotes. They come with custom badges. They come with DM access to me. They come with the Discord. You'll be able to get into the Discord if you're a basic or standard. The $2.99, I just prioritize your comments, and you can be in the Cash App giveaway. Those are your 2 perks. But the standard and basic, they get a long list of other perks. Yay! Did we get it? It looks like we got it. It looks like we might have got it. Yay! Thank y'all. Looks like we did reach the subway. Look at that. Look at that. Can I speak on characteristics? I did talk about just narcissistic characteristics in general. I talked about that. What was that? Was that 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I did that 2 weeks ago. I even put up a clip of that live. I put up a clip of that live that I talked about narcissistic characteristics and how to know if you're being abused by a narcissist and stuff like that. It's just a clip though. If you want to see the whole live, you gotta click on the link in my bio, and you gotta follow me on Facebook, and you'll be able to see it, the recording, the whole thing. But it's just a clip on here. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. So if you want to see the full clip, click on the link in my bio and scroll all the way down to the bottom and follow me on Facebook, and you'll be able to see the narcissist live there. Oh, I guess it too. So we meet the subway, but I guess it gives you an extra bonus alert subscriptions with. It'll get us extra stickers. So if we get 2 more subscribers, then we'll unlock the extra sticker. So 2 more subscribers will unlock the extra sticker if you want to subscribe. Okay. I put it on sub only comments so that the subscribers can check their subscriptions, because a bunch of people's subscriptions are renewing and they need to cancel the auto renew so that they can subscribe as a basic or standard and get access to the Discord. It's off of sub only now, guys. Thank you, Paige. If you guys get a subscription, say thank you, Paige, for the subscription. If you have a trap badge by your name, that means Paige sent you a subscription. So say thank you, Paige. Yay, we reached it. We reached the first bonus round. Perfect. Yeah, y'all can follow me on my other social media platforms. So again, click the link in my bio, scroll all the way to the bottom, and follow me on those other platforms too, so you don't miss my Cash App giveaways. Because the general Cash App giveaways, I go live on all platforms. And then on here, on top of the general Cash App giveaways, I do sub-only Cash App giveaways. But in the general Cash App giveaways, only subs can win. And then in the sub-only Cash App giveaway, only subs can win. Okay. What's your question? Y'all, y'all follow Keita. Keita's gonna be going live for the first time on Sunday. So please, let me pin. Y'all, please follow Keita B if you're not already following Keita B so you can support her in her live on Sunday. Keita B is one of the fabulous trap mods, so please be sure you follow her so you can go. She will be going live for the first time, and she has been preparing very hard for this, so please let's all support her. Y'all click on Keita B. I pinned her comment so y'all can follow Keita B, please, and turn on your notifications for her because she's going live for the first time Sunday, and I want to be sure that she feels supported. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to have to be really careful on this app because people be trying to masquerade around here as my friends, but low-key be asking me for stuff. And don't let me just offer them stuff. I can say none of the mods have ever asked me for a dime. Not none of them. I do better to give to people who don't ask for things. I do better to give to people when I can offer things to them, okay? Perfect. Thank you, Unmasking. Yep. They be asking and I be giving and it's my fault. Cause I was giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, right? Giving too much. So now I had to put boundaries on my fucking giving. Y'all, after I found out the medication, the antidepressant was not $319, that's the very day that I said, nope, I'm only giving money to subscribers moving forward. That's the very day I said that. Hey, Nabi. Is it Nabi or Nobi? Oh yeah, that's another reason I'm up here defending myself, because people were tired of seeing me just lay down and fucking take it. People were tired of seeing me getting taken advantage of it. Shit, fuck that. I was tired of it my fucking self. So now I'm clapping the fuck back. The perfect situation would have been for me to have both Rose and Trina over here, line them both up and knock them both down. Nobi? Okay, got you. She can read our text if she wants. That's fine. Yeah. If I could give you like, I haven't even exposed no text messages, y'all. I read that one text about me telling her that I was going to go live today, and she said, okay. Or I asked her about her going live yesterday, but if she want to share all the texts, fine. It's fine. Let her read the text, because I'm not exposing nothing. She the one doing that. The only thing that I exposed was the details to why I didn't give her money, because she wanted to know why I didn't give her money. So I explained to her why I didn't give her money. She's saying she wants to leave you alone, but she needs the money. Well, I'm sure she can find other people to give her money. I'm sure I'm not the only person that could give her money on here. And if people been telling her not to deal with me, cool, right? Because I haven't done anything to harm her at all. Thank you so much for the gift, Alexandria. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Alexandria. Thank you. She defended me when? If she being cruel, honey, because y'all haven't heard me say nothing cruel. Y'all haven't heard me degrade her or none of that. Y'all just heard me tell y'all the truth. She wanted to know why I stopped giving her fucking money. So I told y'all the truth about why I stopped giving her money. Because she went live mad because the cheetah money didn't go to her. So I'm explaining why I gave a cheetah to somebody else and nothing to her, because she lied about the cost of her antidepressant. She told me it was $317 when really it was only $20. It was another medication that was $317, a medication that I did not agree to help her with. So she misled me to believe that the $319 was for the fucking antidepressant when it wasn't. That's the point. That's why I stopped giving her money. That's why I'm live. So y'all being messy? Are y'all coming over here being messy? I don't know, Alva. I don't know nothing about that. I tried to talk to her on the back end. She went live about me first yesterday. I didn't even know an issue. People came and told me, Trina went live on you. Trina went live on you. I'm like, what did Trina go live on me for? We haven't had a fight or nothing. What's she going live on me for? She went live on me because she was mad at the energy that I was giving to Rose, and she was mad at the Trina that I gave, she was mad at the cheetah I gave Salute Kells. So she went live on me out of nowhere because she was mad that other people was getting attention and not her. That's what. So y'all talking about back end. No, I always try to talk. I've tried for both Trina and Rose. I tried to talk to them on the back end first, but they felt like they didn't want to do that. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for the gifts. If you want to, guys, if you have it, you can feel free to. I just pinned the live goal. Click the send, the red send, and you can contribute to the live goal if you feel so inclined. But if you have at least a penny, can you click the heart me? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Paige. But if y'all have at least a penny, can you click the heart me so y'all can level me up? Because y'all got me to B4 creator. I'm trying to get out of the B category and into the A category. So if you can, just click that. The heart me team badges. Thank y'all. They want back in and they want me to fight back. Again, I don't really care about the advice people give on here because the shit that they're telling me I should do, they wouldn't fucking do theirself if they was in my same position. For instance, if they had been gaslit and stonewalled the way that Rose did me, they know they would be fucking, it would be up. And then if somebody came to them and asked them for money for something and lied about the cost, which also, y'all, what y'all don't know is I asked Trina on the back end about 2 weeks ago if she ever lied about the cost of anything when I knew. I gave her an opportunity on the back end to tell me the truth and she still lied. So yeah, I already did all of what y'all saying I should have did. I already did that. I asked her directly, did she lie about the cost of anything that I've ever sent her money for? And she told me she did not. She told me she didn't. She told me she did not lie. When in all actuality, she did though. But yeah, that's all I had to say. If y'all want to upgrade, if y'all need to click on your subscription upgrades and stuff, click on my you can click on my profile here. Actually, let me show y'all. Take a screenshot of this. Let me turn off the mirroring so y'all can see. Because some of y'all are having trouble turning off your auto renew. So let me pull up the how to do that so y'all can see it. Take a screenshot. Subscribers, take a screenshot. Okay. Also, y'all take a if you got it, shit. If you got it, if you got another device, scan this real quick. If you don't have another device, take a screenshot of it so you can scan it later. Either take a screenshot or scan this with your other device, please. Please. Take a screenshot or scan it with your other device, please. Okay. Okay. Y'all, it's just, you know, at this point, I just had to be more careful. Y'all talking about what the bloggers are doing. I don't care. I don't care. Trina done spoke on me. She started. Rose done spoke on me several times. Right? So, what do y'all be saying? As far as this situation goes, I'm going to run it down one more time before I get off, okay? For the people that just came in who missed it. Do y'all want me to do that? I can do that one more time. So, Trina went live so I went live yesterday, right? After I had got on Rosé's panel Monday. People wanted to understand why was I on Rosé's panel. I had already explained that I had a therapy session Tuesday, which was going to be designed to resolve people pleasing, which very much so happened because 2 days ago I wouldn't have been live doing this, right? But I don't give a fuck about trying to please people who don't give a fuck about trying to please me, right? So I decided to go live and talk about my grievances about Rosé and her stonewalling and gaslighting me. This alerted Trina to go live and start responding to me about how I'm such a terrible friend because I was putting all this energy into Rosé and not her. That's not true. I recounted the fact that in March, I was drugged all of March behind Trina and sticking up for Trina. I also have proof that I've sent Trina way more money than I've sent Rosé. So I didn't understand why Trina went live yesterday to air her grievances out about me, didn't try to talk to me on the back end, never told me she had a problem, but she got mad because I didn't answer her text from Saturday to give her, to buy her some slacks and some non-slip work shoes. She saw me give somebody a cheetah on Thursday, so she felt that on Saturday when she asked me for the slacks and the non-slip shoes, I should have answered right then and either sent her the money or sent her a Walmart pickup. I just told y'all I started answering texts today all the way back to Friday. So that means the text that came in on Saturday wasn't answered yet. I do run a business. A lot of calls and texts come through my phone. So I'm sorry that I don't respond as immediately as you think that I should, Trina. So now I'm live today explaining to people why I stopped giving Trina money since she went live yesterday talking about since she's such a good friend to me, she can't understand why I'm giving more people energy than her. So I let the cat out the bag that the reason that I quit giving to her, even though I just gave her $125 less than 2 weeks ago, right? Let's clock that. Even though I knew she lied about the meds, I still sent her that money for the emotes that she made that I didn't need. Because I had asked my friend to make them, because when I first asked Trina to make the emotes, she said, well, how about you just get my computer out and that can pay for the emotes. Instead of just taking the $125 that I offer her, she actually wanted more money. So I still sent her the $125 because she did put effort forth to make me 5 more emotes that I did not need, but I still sent it because she did do a job. Right? But then she got mad because 4 days later she saw me give somebody a cheetah and she felt that money should have gone to her for her shoes and work pants. That's why. That's what the fuck is happening here for those of y'all that missed it. Hope you followed. Hope you followed. Basically, another person who took advantage of me. Let me hear what she's saying.
When it came to crowdfunding. So now you had a conversation with the hamburger and you asking me have I lied and then skipped over everything I just told you about how I'm feeling? Yes, I'm pissed. I just sat here and ran down to you how I...
Did I say anything about having a conversation with Rose about her?
And your response is to ask me some shit another bitch put in your head, bro? I'm pissed.
Okay.
So I said, you sound stupid as fuck. I've showed you what I had to pay for. You let a bitch you thirsty to fuck get in your head, and I'm not about to fall in line with it. I respect the question had you asked it before you started conversing about me with others, but you didn't. So from now on, I'm treating folks with the same respect they treat me. Ask the bitch you're talking to for answers. I haven't talked about you with anybody. You're assuming that. All right, please stop talking to me for the day. If you have a response, you can save it in your notes. She said, I asked you an honest question. You said you wouldn't have a problem if I... Stupid or your little sister or something, then you respond to nothing I said about how you let me get dragged as a friend and used it as fuel.
Let her get dragged. Y'all. Let her get dragged. Which is it? She told me not to stand up for her. Now she mad I let her get dragged. But she told me multiple times not to stand up for her, not to windmill in the comments, not to get on panels and stick up for her. But now she mad because I, quote unquote, let her get dragged. What? Fuck,
easily influenced and have trouble thinking for yourself. I legit show you what I'm buying. You've asked me questions many times before. Was I ever mad? No. I'm mad now because you ignored everything I told you I felt to ask me something on behalf of someone else. It wasn't a random question of curiosity. You can't gaslight me, my baby. She said, I have never asked you a question on someone else's behalf. I have always refused to ask you anything that's not for me alone. You can't possibly think I was against you behind someone else when that ain't never been the case. But it was the case, because wasn't you against me behind K-Dub and you had to apologize for it?
Oh my God, really?
Oh, okay.
One time? One fucking time where TT supremacy and the jacket thing. Come on, y'all.
I admitted to ruining my support and will do it again. And to be honest, I didn't think that. But every real friend I have is legit concerned for me having a relationship with you. And that's facts. And I have vouched for your character. Facts. Repeatedly. Facts. Can't excuse this weekend at all because it wasn't no excusing it. You sat there and watched me get dogged and didn't clear up shit when you knew it was bullshit.
When? You told me not to stand up for you.
Weekend at all, I've tried. Since you're comfortable asking me questions and ignoring what I'm telling you, I feel and gaslight me about it because it doesn't make sense to you. We can skip any conversation, including small details, and stick straight to answering.
Y'all, she's reading personal texts from our phone. No, what you mean, Harley Quinn? What'd I do?
She said you have.
What'd I do, Harley Quinn?
I said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you used the context clues. No, I have not. Your turn. I've also never told you it was for one thing and it was for something else. 2 for 1 for you. She said, yes, I told you what she said in her live when you called me and asked me about me laughing. I said, do you also remember, and that was in response to me asking her, do you remember calling me and telling me that Rose said in 4K she was going to sabotage me? She said, yes, I told you what she said in her live when you called me and asked about me laughing. I responded and said, do you also remember telling me you were starting to recognize how she was intentionally trying to start shit between us? She said yes, based on what she said in that live. I said, okay, I have no further questions. Do you have any? I said, oh, wait, so you said earlier you're starting to see what people mean. I get mad about money questions. Had that ever happened before? That reaction to something you're asking. Let me rephrase. Had I ever gotten upset with you for asking clarifying questions before this conversation? Her answer, no. Bet.
We're not talking about that though, y'all. This the text, y'all, that she's reading is a deflection because all of that she's reading is a private conversation where she and I had cleared up things, right? Never came live with it, nothing. She's going back and telling y'all about shit that has already been resolved. She is not speaking to the live from yesterday, which is my issue. The live from yesterday. And so she wanted to know why I didn't give her money. I'm letting y'all know and her know why I stopped giving her money. But she's going back, reading these texts, and she thinks she's clocking some shit, but she's not. She's not exposing anything.
No worries. Thank you for answering. Do you have any questions for me? She said, I have been there for you consistently up through the last few days with giving you space after emotions seemed high. But you weren't giving me space after emotions seemed high. You was not responding and not giving a fuck about the fact I told you my feelings is hurt. I feel like you spit in my face. That wasn't giving me space because my emotions was high. You didn't give a fuck. But okay.
Okay,
that's what I talked about you or answered any questions regarding you. I don't have any other questions as long as you are honest with me. Thanks for answering my questions. Have a good one. She responds to me saying I vouch for her character with, if people who have known you longer say they are concerned even though I have not done anything to show otherwise, then go with it. I have proven myself to you and your other friends.
Yep, I have.
I respond and say, funny, you had no issue bringing up what people said, but when I bring up my friends, you have an attitude about it. Again, do you need anything else from me? Because you texting me feeling some type of way that I'm telling you after you told me, oh, I see what people mean. You get upset about money. So I said, I can see what people
say. I'm
say,
not
so
trying to
you
grow
ain't
my
gonna
platform off of bullshit. That's not what I'm trying to do. The last time, y'all haven't heard me talk about nothing other than this week. But before that, after the thing with me and Rose, I haven't talked about no bullshit for the past 2 weeks. I've been going live singing for y'all, talking about mental health stuff, talking about men's health, talking about Pride Month. So it's not no building my platform off of bullshit, respectfully.
This is what I mean. You telling me, oh, now I see what people said when they asked you questions about money. That's what I'm talking about, babe. In this conversation, we're not talking about in general, because that's another thing she likes to do. We'll be in a specific situation, but you want to talk about our whole interaction as a whole from jump. Quit playing with me.
And the fact that you wouldn't, and the fact that she didn't think that I should be able to reference past instances where she's done the same thing in a present conversation is wild to me. People use context in conversation. Stop acting like you don't know how conversation works.
Only. Well, in this conversation, we both mentioned others once. I said my point exactly. She said, so how you going to be upset with me when you brought others up first? At this point, bitch, you playing with me.
So what didn't we already resolve this? Why, y'all, she is talking about shit we have already resolved. This is crazy. You not talking about no damn the fact that you lied about the cost of your medication. She is deflecting, going all the way back to talk about this shit when it don't fucking matter.
A few things for record-keeping purposes. First, I didn't call you about Rose. You called me and asked me about her live. Someone sent you a recording of her live and you called me to ask about me laughing. Secondly, I didn't throw you under any bus. You're assuming. As far as not coming to your rescue, there have been plenty of times I fought for you without you, and you don't even know about it because I don't bring you mess like your other friends, which is a bold-faced lie. I can show you this text thread. It's full of mess.
Is it full of mess? Show it. Show it. Show it. I want her to show it.
Only reason why I didn't show them first text messages is because a lot of the people who you were snitching on, you cool with them now. So I ain't gonna do
really? What people? No, show it. Show it. Show it.
She say, thirdly, I'm confused.
Show it.
Assuming I'm talking.
Cause what?
You have admitted to having conversations about me. I said, okay. If you are no longer interested in a friendship with me for whatever reason, just say that instead of throwing out assumptions. Again, I said, okay, because I'm trying to keep my composure. She said, do you want to end our friendship? I said, I'm out enjoying a day with my daughter. You disregarded my feelings and decided not to converse with me when I was open to doing so. At this time, I'm not. I'm still processing and I'm not open to speaking. Thank you. She said, okay, no problem. I said, but I will say this. Don't try to come for the people that care about me. You're also assuming. Show me where I've admitted to conversing about you. People that genuinely love me and my daughter and care about my peace voice their opinions on publicly displayed behavior. I always defend your character to the point I've cut someone off for not respecting you. You trying to clear up that I called is cute. But the fact remains you are the one that relayed that information to me. You heard the plan with your own ears, then fell right into it.
I'm asking her to show this mess that we supposedly talked about together.
Regulations, boundaries, and standards. However, it is not only people around me. I've seen dozens of people on TikTok call you out for the same things. So clearly people are seeing something I'm not, which is what I'm processing. But don't come for those that care about me. And you do bring me mess. Do I need to screenshot our text thread?
She want to expose some damn text. That what does this have to do with her lying though?
Also pretending not to understand why I was upset. I wrote out a long message on how I feel, and you blew it off to ask me a question that up until the weekend you yourself have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Thank you though. I'm not gonna. I guess you're 4-leaf clover. I'm not gonna do that. Another person that creates content told me not to do that either. That was a suggestion that Bullock gave me, but the girl that Bullock worked with said, yeah, that doesn't make sense to have two separate pages, especially if you're not going to keep them up. I'm not doing that. I'm doing what I do, and the people who rock with me will rock with me, and the people that don't won't. Like, this isn't even a scheduled live day for me. I only go live, scheduled live days on Thursdays and Saturdays, and the people that know me, can one of the mods tell them what the content is on Thursday and Saturday? This is an improv to me addressing and standing up for myself and advocating for my fucking self and using my fucking voice. If y'all don't want to see me using my voice, you don't have to. You definitely can damn leave, right? You can leave. I'm asking her, she talking about it's full of mess and I've been talking about people and outing people. Where is it, y'all? Because I got the same text thread she's reading off of. Where is it?
Saying no, that's not what she said. You adding that in was what date? What date is this? 6 days after the initial talks about it. So I don't even believe that part. I ain't even catch that. Lastly, she said, I didn't disregard your emotions. I asked clarifying questions to the information you brought me. Now, y'all just heard what I read, right? Did she address in any way, shape, or form the fact that I felt that my feelings were hurt? The fact that I felt like
oh
she
God,
clear up the lies when she knew.
Didn't we already clear this up?
She spit in my face. Did she address that in any way, shape, form, or fashion? No. You did not.
Clearing. I'm putting in the comments. Didn't we already have a phone call clearing this stuff up?
Because I told you I feel some type of way, and you did not care.
Didn't.
So she said, lastly, I didn't disregard your emotions.
Didn't we already have a phone conversation clearing this stuff up? What does this have to do with the live from yesterday?
Before I asked my question, you was already giving smoke. When I heard Rose share how things unfolded with y'all and Kiana live, I saw the same things happening to me. Then Sunday, folks DM me asking if we friends because you threw shots at me at your live. I said, I've been getting them type of DMs and comments since I allowed you back into my space from the first time with the K-Dub shit. Oh, okay, I got you, Jazz. I've been doing that. I've been getting them. Since the K-Dub shit. People been telling me, man, don't fuck with that girl. Screenshots and screen recordings galore. So I don't care to even address that. Anytime somebody says you're a trash friend, I'll stick up for you, period. It ain't about sacrifice more, yet the fuck again, you playing dumb. It's about I have always tried to show you respect, and I have always made that a requirement for everyone else, literally. When you and Sony got to arguing, I dropped y'all both. I don't let my friends be disrespected, even by each other. My moral code is different than most, and this is something I know. If you feel the way Rose is feeling, by all means, do what you need to do, Dominique. I said, funny, all I remember from you was Trina never treated me funny. Trina always stood for me. Trina never got mad at me for no reason. Trina never hit info for me. Now, conveniently, the story is different. After this weekend, I say I felt hurt and played.
No, the story changed when I found out you lied about your fucking medication. That's when it changed.
About the monetary interaction, and I gave you the answers to that. What more do we need to discuss? I'm in the middle of a lot, as you know. I don't have time for frenemies. Flat the fuck out. You either give a fuck or you don't. And I'm processing you don't. And from now on, don't bring up shit to me regarding hamburger. Ain't no way a bitch tell you that she about to play games and you still go for it. Don't mention her to me, period. And I'll do the same. She said, "Why you keep bringing up Rose? This has nothing to do with her. This has everything to do with you. It's not that I disregarded your emotions. I just wasn't going to allow you to deflect from the question as one of my boundaries. I appreciate straightforward answers, and the way you have disrespected me in these past few days shows me the value I really had." It's got everything to do with it.
Y'all, Trina is deflecting from what she did yesterday. We already talked about all this.
I'm not going to address what you feel about your assumed value. Again, do what you have to do. It takes more than money to be a friend, love. And no, you brought up Rose. Do I need to screenshot it? Then I sent her the screenshot. Because actually, you brought up Rose. You said said when I heard Rose share how things unfolded with y'all and Kiana live, I saw the same things happen to me.
I didn't bring her up. I brought up Kiana's live and she was a part of the live. Don't do that.
That message is why I said stop bringing her up to me. I don't mind at all reminding you of what you said, you know, for record keeping purposes. I brought her up. Trina is deflected from what she did yesterday. We already talked all this on the back end. Who is we? Who is you?
Therapist.
Bitch, why you ain't come on your real page?
Because I'm live on my real page.
From the top, therapist. Because you just said on your live. First off, you try to make it seem like I was cutting you off over here and I wouldn't let you speak. Bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie. It was my turn to talk when you dropped. It was my turn to talk when you dropped.
Let me go back over there, y'all.
We could have went live together. I turn to talk when you dropped. It was my turn to talk when you dropped.
Let me go back over there, y'all.
We could have went live together. I don't got no problem standing on business. If I mixed up words, if I miss words, because I'm in the middle, I just left a motherfucking hospital nigga with a panic attack, I take that. You don't want shit to really come out because you're lying. First off, I did not.
Well, let this shit really come out then.
First off,
and show the people these messy texts that we sent back and forth where I was talking about.
No, yeah, I'm starting from the top.
Yeah, send them to show them the messy. I'm starting from the top. I want them to know about the messy where I was talking about people. You said I was talking about other people, so expose.
No, I didn't say you was talking about other people.
You just said that. You said it's full of mess.
No, listen. What I said was when you said in the text messages, unlike your other friends, I don't bring you mess. I said, yes, you do. Do I need to screenshot our thread? We bring each other mess from TikTok.
What mess did I bring you? Show the people the mess I sent you. I want you to show the people the mess besides the AK live.
Say less.
Something else other than the AK live.
Say less. Say less. You sent me a message with somebody being mad at me about my infertility comment.
Yes, because people were down DMing me. That's not mess, Trina. You was talking about Trip and her infertility on live, and people was messaging me in the back end saying, therapist, are you going to stand for this as a fertility warrior? So I reached out to you and said, Trina, I understand where you was coming from when you said what you said.
Are you going to let me finish?
But it's still what, that's not mess, though.
Are you going to let me finish? I said one thing. You gonna let me finish? I don't want you to try to sit up and explain away every little thing I said.
Okay, but that's not mess. I'm asking for mess where I was sharing mess with you about other people.
So you gonna let me finish? Because that's just one. I'm at the top. I done went all the way to the top of the thread. You gonna let me finish? So that was the first time. Second time, you sent me a screenshot with Michelle because Michelle had inboxed you about me. You sent me that. You said, I'm sure she a messy white tea woman now. You and Michelle back cool. So that's why I didn't say nothing with that. Because I know Michelle come to your page to support you. So I didn't want to say that. Let me keep going. You messaged me and about the Chrissy lady. That's mess. Let's see what else.
What did I message you about Chrissy?
That she was on live talking about me.
You was in that live too, weren't you? Because that was Chasing Kudos live.
I wasn't. That's why you told me.
So what date was that?
Excuse me?
What date was that?
Oh, I didn't already scroll past. You didn't ask me about dates. You asked me to let you know
about mess. So you just read it though. So what date was that?
Listen, you asked me, because see, this is what you do. When you get proved wrong, you try to go in.
No, I mean, if you're proving me wrong, give all the context to it. It's cool to prove me wrong.
Excuse me, are you going to let me speak?
I'm looking for the mess. Where's the mess at?
So if you be quiet and quit trying to move the goalposts and
not I'm asking for the mess.
So just listen. So just listen.
Okay.
Bet. So I gave you how many already? It was, let's start back at the top. Since you want dates, I'll give you that too. Let's start back at the top. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So the fertility thing was when? That was Saturday, April 20th. Okay. Let me see. The Michelle message was April 30th, 3:02 p.m. The Chrissy message was also April 30th, 8:33. I text you and asked what Leola did at May 3rd, because remember I said it ain't just you, it's both of us that be talking to each other on the back end about TikTok shit. I asked you about Leola and what was going on. And I stuck up for you with Leola since you trying to make it seem like you the only person be riding. You text me May 4th about having to go to Chasing
What did
Pillows
I
live.
say about Leola?
Excuse me.
Other than that fallout that we had on $2 panel when I went to Atlanta.
Again, I asked you what happened with Leola. That was me. I'm giving
Right.
both of us.
That was, but you asked me, I told you what happened. The same thing that I said in 4K is the same thing I said on the back end. So that's not mess. Because the same thing I said to Leola on the panel.
Okay, well, that was my message. So I'm trying to include both of us. That was me texting you. So if you're saying I wasn't being messy, then that's fine. Let's move on.
I don't think it was messy for you to ask me if it was in 4K that it happened. You weren't there. That ain't mess.
Okay. Well, again, I'm giving both of us because I don't want to make it sound like you the only person text me about or text about TikTok stuff. I'm giving both of us because I text about TikTok stuff too. And since I gave 3 for you, when I seen that I text you about something TikTok too, that's why I threw that in there. We ain't got to include it though. Let's see. Let me keep going. This is May 4th. Tea time is sending for us. I'll only go if you going. Other than that, I ain't going. That's mess, right? Hello? Hello? Telling me about a live with somebody I don't like, dragging me. That's mess. What happened? Let's keep going. You shared me a live with AK on May 7th. But you said not to include that. So I ain't gonna include it.
Sorry, y'all. I had to go pee. What was the question?
You said oh, I asked you, is it messy for you to have texted me and told me that Tea Time was summoning us?
No, because Junior Bone came in and asked me to come over there in 4K. So I text you on the back end and said, hey, Tea Time is telling us to come over there. You ended up going. I didn't go. So, I mean.
Yeah, I went because you had told me I was getting summoned and dragged.
Yeah, I didn't say dragged. I said Tea Time was summoning us both.
Okay.
That's mess. It was done in 4K. You're talking to me about shit that was done in 4K. The only thing that wasn't done in 4K.
I'm not talking to you. No.
You're
I'm
not.
not talking
Only
about
thing that
shit done in
wasn't
4K.
done in 4K was fucking the Michelle thing where I called Michelle a messy YT woman.
I'm not talking to you about things done in 4K. You asked me a specific question.
You said you want to expose all of this shit you're saying is stuff that everybody had already saw on live. I was reiterating things that already happened in 4K, so it wasn't mess. The only messy thing that I sent you was saying that Michelle was a messy YT woman. That was messy. But other than
Did
that,
anybody in here? And I'm not done.
everything else was done in 4K.
I'm
And then
not done.
my question with this is, Trina, when we already talked about on the back end your grievances like 3 weeks ago, we talked on the phone. Why are you redredging this up after we had already? This is deflecting from what you did yesterday. You went live yesterday because you was upset. You see me throw Kels a cheetah, then you see me giving all the energy to Rose on live. You was really mad about that, but you're using this to deflect and say, see, therapist was a bad friend, but you failed to tell them that we already had a back-end conversation about all the text you reading in regards to us falling out in text message. Like, why are you bringing that up when we've already laid that to rest? You bringing that back up.
Guess what?
To deflect from yesterday.
Guess what? Not only did I say why I was mad yesterday, I said today, I'm going to start from the top. You've heard me say that several times because you went to your live and you said you found out I was a liar a month ago. You went to your live and you said,
So I was explaining
and
why
do
I
you see
stopped
how you
giving
keep
you
cutting me
money.
off? But you
I
claim you
explained why I
dropped
stopped giving
because
you
I was cutting
money.
you off. But you
Because you
keep
told
cutting me
me,
off. This is
you
another,
told
this
me
is a
that the
perfect example of what I'm
SSRI
talking about. You
was
standing up on your good
$319.
foot with me, but a bitch dragged you and you let her. That is my point. That's you continue to prove
No,
my
your point is that you're trying to prove that I'm a bad friend and I misused you, but yet you're the only one.
I never said bad. And that's another thing. Clock that. Play the recording that you listen to. I never said bad. I said you up here, up under this bitch ass, doing everything under the sun after she dogged you. And you're claiming it's because of who you are as a friend, and it's not. That's
what are you
what
talking
I said.
about? I've stood up for you way more than I've stood up for her, and I've given you way more money than I've given to her. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Bitch, I'm talking about how you talking to me now, but you let that bitch drag you.
You
That's
went
what
live
I'm talking
on me yesterday
about.
and expected for me not to say a fuck thing about it. You went live on me yesterday with no conversation with me and expect me not to say shit about it. Now you mad because of how I'm talking to you now?
First off, you're not about to get me mad because you distracted me from reading the shit I was supposed to be reading. You distracted me from reading the shit I was supposed to be reading.
Read all of what you got to read. Let me go back on mute.
This is what I'm going to say. Let me address why I didn't call you. Therapist, how many times have I text your phone and say, bro, I feel like I'm about to off myself. Can you talk? And do you respond? When I call your phone to try to vent or want somebody to talk to, do you answer the phone? So now all of a sudden I'm supposed to assume that we can have a conversation? I had to hawk you down the last time we had a conversation. So no, how many times you want me to do that? When I see how you coming with the next bitch that's dead wrong. How many times you want me to do it?
Did you not hear my friend who I know in real life, or did you not know
and prove my point even more? I
don't be answering my phone in text like that because I own a fucking business trainer.
Okay,
more
so if you
than
say you don't be
personal
answering
shit
your
comes
phone in
through my
text,
phone.
why do you feel like I'm gonna keep calling you if you say yourself you don't answer the phone?
Okay, well, if you was gonna say, if you were like, listen, I'm so mad at
And
you
you
and
on
I'm about
live
to go
every day,
live,
but you're so busy and so you can't answer the phone, but you on live every day. Man, quit playing with me.
and then I jump off a live when I gotta go into session like I did yesterday. You was playing my live. Didn't I get off to go into session because I have work? Didn't I get off? Well, you don't know, but this morning I got off because I had a meeting with one of my staff. So I get off, come back on when I can between breaks. But in the next damn 3 minutes here, it's about to be the same thing. You can talk all you want to talk and say whatever you want to say, because my problem was this. My only problem was, why did you mislead me to believe that your antidepressant, the one I told you I wanted you to pay for with the money I was sending you, why did you mislead me to think that antidepressant was $319 when it was $20? That's the problem.
Yeah,
That's why I quit sending you money. Why
Let me
did
know
you
when
do
you done.
that?
Because I ain't going to cut you off like you keep cutting me off. Let me know when you done. You done? Hello? You done?
I'm on mute. Go ahead.
Okay. Because I had already said, if in the middle of a whole bunch of shit, I fucked up and I said the wrong thing or I said the wrong name, I'll take that. And if you feel that because I said the wrong name that I lied to you or I misled you, I'll take that too. But
that's not what I said, though. That's not what I said.
You don't stop cutting me, like, seriously.
But
Because you literally just went to your live and told everybody you dropped out my panel because I was yelling and crying and I wouldn't let you talk, but you've been cutting me off this whole time.
Because you were lying. It ain't about the name. That's why I just said the antidepressant. No matter if it was Lexapro or Zoloft, you said the antidepressant was $317, right? It was not. It was 20 something dollars, as you played this morning when you called the pharmacy. So that's the part that I stopped giving you money for, because you told me the thing that I sent you money for was $317 when it wasn't. It was $20. That's the point. Now I'm finished. Go ahead.
Ooh, I almost got scared. So like I said, if I'm being quite frank, I remember you asking me what I needed the most. I don't remember you telling me I needed a specific thing. I do remember you asking me what I needed the most, and I told you what I needed the most, and I got what I needed the most.
Nope, because I have no idea what that was.
Can you quit cutting me off, bro? Seriously, I'll let you talk. I let you talk. You're now trying to make it. You've moved the goalpost post from your problem. Your original problem was the price. Now you're saying it's not the price, but you had me pay for the wrong medicine. When I called
No,
you,
that's not what I said. I said you misled me to believe that the antidepressant was $317 when it wasn't. It was $20. Stick with that.
first of all, nothing was $20. We just heard the prices. So let's clock that. Nothing was $20. I just called the pharmacy. If you need me to, I'll call them again. Let's clock that. Second, again, and I didn't record that conversation. Now I know better. You didn't specify depression medicine. You asked me what I needed the most. How can you specify some on my medications? You asked me what I needed the most, and I told you. Now, when I told you, if I told you the wrong name, because my point was to tell you the name of the shit that was the most expensive. I already said, if I told you the wrong name, I'd take that. But your original point was your medicine's not that much. That was your point. Now you've changed it to what I was taking. Was it Lexapro or was it Sertraline, which is damn near the same thing? Or I told you to get this and not that. No, what you asked me was, what do I need? And I told you that. Now, I could have very well said Lexapro and said the wrong fucking thing. I definitely would take that. And if you felt misled, I'd take that too. My problem is, why you wait a month later to when I got some issue with what you got going on, and now you want to say it. And then you're making it seem like, oh, well, she's a liar. That's why I quit giving her money. But in the same time, you turn around and say, but I did just give her some money 2 weeks ago, which you didn't give me shit. You paid me to do something, and I did it. And you say you didn't need it, but the only reason you doubled back was because I was the first person you asked, and then you changed your mind, and then you came back. So let's get that first. Let's get that straight. You mad about something that I have addressed since the beginning, and you keep trying to move the goalpost post, and I keep addressing it. You've yet to address anything that I said, because from jump, the first time we got into it, my problem was how you treating me. The second time we got into it, my problem was how you treating me. And this time, my problem is how you treating me. You trying to make it about a motherfucking cheetah. My point is, the energy you give me ain't the same. You set up and let Rose dog you and control the whole life and still turn around and apologize, but you on this bitch going smooth off on me when I'm clearly in my feelings. That bitch don't give a fuck. And you sit there silently and you let her do it. But you going off on me. You go to your panel, you tell people you left and dropped out my box, didn't give a fuck because I was cutting you off when that wasn't true. You told people I was lying about the price, and then when I called and got the price, then you said, no, it was because I was supposed to pay for this and not that. My problem is the energy I'm giving. My sentiment has not changed. There's plenty of motherfuckers that can tell you ain't the only person I asked for help, my baby. You're not. You just somebody I thought I could trust as a friend, so I hit you on the back end. There's plenty of motherfuckers in this comment section that can tell you. I tell that bitch no all the time. They don't get no different treatment from me. It's more than, oh, I watched you do this for another person. I'm watching how you treat them. It's beyond the money. I'm watching how you treat them. And I'm like, well, damn. And I've been saying that. So you trying to make it about a fucking cheetah is what's irritating me. Because that's the thing you did the last time we got into it. That's why I was reading that. It ain't about rehashing shit. I'm trying to get
what did
motherfuckers to
I do
understand.
for other people
Excuse
that
me, I
had
did
done
not
for
cut you
you?
off, bro. I'm trying to get
What
people
have I
to
done for other
understand
people that
why
had
I'm
done
so
for you?
upset this time. Because this is the same shit. The first time when I tried to talk to you about how I felt, it turned into a money conversation. And it's happening again. That's why I read that. It
Because
ain't
you made
about
it
that.
about money
It's
when
about
you
how
went
you're
live on
treating
me
me.
yesterday. You made it about money first yesterday, talking about
No, I
I
did
see her
not.
going around, giving what energy are you talking about if it's not the money? If it's not the cheetah that I threw, then what are you talking about? What energy? How am I
Wait,
treating
get
you?
what? Somebody got what?
You're saying it's how you've been treating me. How? What have I done?
So you ain't so what you telling me is You ain't heard nothing I said, right?
I did, but the energy that you're saying that you're mad at, you haven't clarified what energy I have given you.
Can anybody in the comments tell me what I've said I'm upset about?
You said it's the energy. We all heard you say
I've given
that.
so many specific examples. Maybe you can't hear me because you keep cutting me off. I've given so many specific examples. It ain't even funny. I literally have.
Okay, well, comments, did I miss something? What's the did I miss what she said the energy was?
Let me break it down
That
once more.
the specific behaviors?
I'm gonna do it one more time.
Hey, friend, please let them know in the chat again how terrible I am at responding to calls and texts. My friend in real life that just entered the chat, thank you. Please reiterate to them
And
that
see,
you
that be
called
that
me
other
this
shit.
morning.
You always throwing shade, bro. I don't, man. That be the shit,
Okay,
bro.
well, you've been throwing shade, calling me bitch, and cussing me out. So I mean, I guess it's up.
It ain't shade. I called you a bitch straight up to your face. That's not shade.
Okay, well, if I'm saying it in front of your face, it's not shade. Then
It
I'm
is because you
saying
talking about
I
my
want
real
my
life
friend
friend,
to
my friend in real
reiterate.
life.
I want
That
my
is.
friend to reiterate the fucking fact that she had called me this morning and I still have not returned her call. And she sees me here on live, but that doesn't mean that she's gonna stop being my fucking friend or feel like I care about somebody else more than her just because I didn't answer a fucking phone call. And I'm not your therapist. So if you're calling me telling me you're gonna unalive yourself, Trina, that's not a good thing to be calling me about, okay? Especially if you know that me answering the phone or me responding to text is shoddy. That's not something you should be texting me if you know I'm not consistent with
what?
that.
What the fuck
Talking
does that
about
mean?
you said you were about to unalive yourself. You called me or texted me
What
talking
does
about
that
you were
word
about to
mean that you
unalive
just
yourself.
used?
What?
What the fuck do that word mean you just used?
What word?
You said it's me calling you and telling you that I don't want to be here no more is what?
That's not a good, if you know that I'm not consistent with answering my phone, why would you text me that kind of information? Why would you text me that? Why would I be the first person that you would text for that if I'm not your therapist and you know that I'm not consistent with answering texts and calls on my phone? Why would you text me something so severe like that? When you know the possibility
Because
of me
you're
getting
my
back to it would
friend,
be much
or
later.
I thought you were my friend and you're a
But if you
therapist who
know
would
that
probably have
if you
mental
know you
health
were in dire
resources.
straits
Is
like
this
that,
a serious question?
if you know that you were in dire straits, why wouldn't you call somebody that could get to you quicker than me? Why? Especially if you know that I'm not consistent with answering phone calls and texts. Why would I be the one you would reach out to for that sensitive information at that time if you already know the chance of me answering could be slim?
Let me answer you, because I considered you a friend who was also a mental health professional. And if I could have stopped myself or found a way, just like, remember when I called you when I was having a panic attack and you sent me bilateral music? Did you remember that?
Yep, that was during the time that I was
When I was in a
having
motel, right?
that was during my beach trip, y'all. I
Yeah.
sent that during my beach trip and
No,
begin
no, 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 no,
again.
not the beach trip. This was when I was in the
Yes, it
motel.
was. That's when I
No,
sent you the
this was
bilateral music.
therapist. This was when I was in the motel, baby. This was in April.
Okay,
I'm
well,
talking about
on
the
the
first
beach
time
trip,
I'm talking about the first time I ever called you when I was having a panic attack. The first time I ever
and I
called you.
sent you the bilateral music, told
This
you
was
to
in
listen
April
to.
when I was in the motel room.
Okay.
Remember? Because Aubrey
right.
had left and went to her cousin's house. So you had helped me previously before, right? You brought me down, you calmed me down, and you sent me a resource. So that's why, because I considered you a friend who had previously helped me before. Bilateral music is like, it's like white noise type of music. I don't even really know
So
that.
I
I didn't know what
helped
the
you
fuck it
once
was till she sent it
before.
to me.
So I helped you before. I've helped calm you down before, but because of I didn't get back to you on Saturday with the text about your work
Why are you trying to make it a one-off thing?
behind some situations we've already cleared up.
Why do you keep trying to make it a one-off thing? Why are you trying to like isolate the specific things I'm telling you? Just curious.
I'm isolating them because you're trying to spin a narrative. And
It's
so
not
that's
a
why I
narrative.
have to
These are things that
clock
have
it
gone
at
on. I'm
every
reading
turn.
them.
I gotta clock it at every turn because you're trying to
But
spin a
you're not
narrative
clocking
on me.
nothing. You're not clocking nothing though.
I
You've been
am.
proving
I'm
my point this
clocking
whole
the fact
time.
that 911 should have been the first person that you called if you were in such dire straits. I'm clocking the fact that when you know that I'm actively going through something, you still feel like I should put my shit going to the side for you.
Whoa, time out. Time out. Have I not done the same? When I was
When?
sit, when I was sitting in a motel room crying, losing my motherfucking mind, can barely feed me and
Did
my
I
kids.
call you and
When
ask
you
you
was
for
going through some
anything?
shit, did I
Did I
ignore you
call
or
you and
was I
ask you
there?
for anything? Did I call you and ask you? Did I text you and ask you for anything? Did
I
I?
wasn't gonna hold on, cause this is the thing. I wasn't gonna do this, but since we going there, I will. Don't worry about it. Say less. Say less. Cause you are one of the people that I helped and supported no matter what I was going through. Y'all remember sending me your pee stick? You don't remember me talking you through that? You don't remember me coming into your life and supporting you as I'm sitting homeless and can't even eat? You don't
So
remember that?
you choosing to come to my
But do you
live.
remember it though? Do you remember
I
it?
remember that you came up
Okay,
on the
so
live
don't
and
try to sit
said,
up here and
"Hey."
say, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter what I was going through. I was still there for you, and so was I." Fucking, what we talking about? I was
So
too. We both was
okay.
there for each other when shit was not that good in our lives. What's your point? What's your
Okay.
point? We did that for each other. You right? She didn't ask me to do it, and I didn't ask her. When I didn't know she had that she was going through some shit with that girl, and so if she was there for me through that, I appreciate it. Just like when I was going through some shit in my life, but I seen she was hurt and really going through it, I was there.
She saw me on live, y'all. She jumped
I
up on
sure
the
did.
live.
And I text your phone. Just like the many times I text your phone when I seen you going through it. And if you responded, you responded. If you didn't, you didn't. Just like when I seen you up there in the live with Glock and Rose and I seen you crying and I came up there immediately. What we talking about?
But nothing was going on with Glock and Rose. They wasn't doing
Yeah,
nothing.
you're right. I found that out. All I seen you was crying. And so I came to see what was
But I
wrong.
was not crying because I was hurt though. I was
Right,
crying because
but I didn't know that, right?
I was
But I didn't
crying
know that,
because
right?
Glock shared something with me that really touched me. She told me
Right.
I needed to
But
stay
did I know that?
focused.
But did I know that? Or did I come into the room and all I seen was you crying? And then when I came up in the box and I seen what was actually going on, did I not apologize because I was mistaken?
Say that again. Say that again.
When I came into the room and seen you crying, I came to be who I am as a friend and support. And when I found out that your tears were not from hurt, but that they were something different, did I not apologize?
You
And
did.
then did I not hit you on the back end and tell you, well, the reason I thought you was crying out of anger is because Glock was just talking shit about you in the last live. So I didn't think she was there saying something positive. Did that happen?
Yes.
Okay. So again, what's your point? We both have supported each other and rode for each other. What was your point in saying that?
Because Trina, I have never directly come to you and asked you for something. You supported me on a live that you chose to come into is different than me
When did I
reaching
ask
out
you
to
to
you
directly
on the
support me?
phone asking you for anything.
When did I ask you to directly support me?
You have called. What are you talking about? You have texted me and asked me for stuff several times.
No, I'm talking about as far as you see, now you're making it a money thing. At first we was
No,
talking
I'm
about
not.
defending each other and
You just
supporting each other. Now
mentioned the
it's a money thing.
bilateral music
Stick
that
to
I
one
sent you.
thing.
That's not money. That was free. So what are you talking about? You're trying to say that I give so much to other people. I'm still waiting to hear what I've given to other people that I haven't given to you. I'm waiting to hear that. And I'm waiting to hear about all this mess that I've been talking about people behind their back, besides YT Michelle, because I did say YT Michelle was acting like a messy white woman, right? So I did say that. But other than that, that other stuff was me reiterating or informing you about things that were happening in 4K. So that's
Okay.
not, so
And
for you to say that that's mess and I'm exposing people and giving all this information to you on the back end is not true. So you spun that narrative, and then again we come back to you going live yesterday because you felt some type of way about me giving a cheetah to somebody else. So then I had
I'm
to
getting tired of
explain why
repeating
I
myself.
stopped giving you money. So I explained that to you in 4K with everybody else. And now you're saying, well, if I got the name wrong, I'm sorry. No, I said Trina. I said, which one is the anti-anxiety medication? Get that one, because that's probably the one you're
I thought it was the
withdrawing off of, because that's the one that
Is
you
it the
take every
antidepressants or the
day.
anti-anxiety?
So get the antidepressant and leave the other medication. You said that's the one that costs $319. But then today, when you called the pharmacy, the sertraline was not near for $319. And then all these other texts that you're talking about, where we were having discourse on the back end and text message, we had already had a phone conversation clearing that up on the back end. So what are you saying here? You're missing my point. You talking about me missing points and being dense. You're missing points and being dense.
Let me know when you're done. You muted? Okay. Because I'm getting tired of repeating myself. I really am. Let me state this clearly for the record, and if you need me to, I'll download the live. You can't find nowhere in that live where I called you out your name, where I did anything but express the same things I'm expressing on this live and the same things that I expressed to you previously that you didn't give a fuck about. You've moved the goal point post so many times it ain't even funny, because every time you try to prove some shit and it get knocked out the air, here you come with something else. So at this point, it ain't too much for me to even keep saying, because the more you talk, it's like I don't even understand how you've been around me if this how you feel. You can't remember shit. Listen, my baby, you got on here and told everybody I lied to you about the price of my medicine. So I called the pharmacy and we see I didn't lie. Once we seen I didn't lie, you made it something else. That's cool. You made it about the names. I told you the wrong thing. The medicine that was most important for me was the most expensive. If I said the wrong name and I fucked that up, that's cool. I'll take that. However, my problem is and has been multiple times the energy. Even today, you proved the energy. When I got emotional and upset because I felt like you disregarded my feelings, which you are, you dropped. And then I said, you're proving my point. Because when that bitch Rose was dogging you and the Hamburglar told you, hey, quit reading them fucking comments that's negative and read the right ones. What you do? You went right in that comment section. You ain't say not a motherfucking word. You went right in that comment section and read what the fuck she told you to read. That lady said you kidnapped her. That lady called you ugly. That lady called you everything but a motherfucking child of God, and you still went and apologized to her. I told you my feelings hurt. I feel like you spit in my face, and you didn't give a fuck. That is my problem. That is what I continue telling you. It feels like you don't give a fuck. I don't know if it's because you don't want to fuck me, so you don't give a fuck, but that's how it feels. And I've said this repeatedly. I said it yesterday. So you trying to make it seem like it's about some money or it's about a cheetah, you can have that. Because it's clear what I'm saying. Just like it was clear what I was saying before. The energy's not the fucking same, period. And it's obvious even in this live interaction. You sat and got dogged. That little girled you, and you took it, and you still turn around and apologize. But because I get upset because I'm in my feelings, you go to your live and tell people I was cutting you off and lie and make it seem like I was berating you. It wasn't even your turn to talk. And this whole live, you've been cutting me off. You was on mute when that girl was talking. And you be on mute when everybody dogging you. But you bucking at me. When Gistigator was dogging you, you had nothing to say. When Trip was dogging you, you had nothing to say. But you bucking with me, and I'm the bitch that stand up and get in the paint with you? That's my problem. I gave specific examples yesterday. Don't give all your other friends happy birthday posts, but then you forget mine. I gave examples, and you're choosing to ignore them. You're choosing to make it about money, just like you did the first time when I'm telling you, bro, it felt like you spit in my face, and you asking me, have I ever lied to you about the amount of money I got or needed? It's the exact same situation. This time it's just happening on live. So you got it, my baby. You got it. I want you to find somebody that you feel like is a real friend. That's what I want you to do. Because I done tried. Honestly, it ain't shit else for me to do.
Listen,
As
if
far
you
as the mess, like I said, I never said I was exposing anything. What I said was I don't want to bring up all of our past conversations because some of them people you have got back cool with. I didn't say you was shitting on them, but in my mind, anybody that you got cool with, you might not want them to know that you had a back end conversation where you was telling them something telling somebody else something that they said on the front end. Just because it happened on live don't mean the motherfucker want everybody to know. We've seen that happen. That's why bitches be lying and capping about what they say in 4K. So my point was, I'm not trying to fuck up nothing. I'm not trying to stir up no shit over there because unlike baby girl, I'm not trying to cause you no chaos. I'm not trying to cause you no mess. I just don't do the friend of me shit, and I told you that months ago. I told you that months ago. If you don't fuck with me, if you don't like me, you think I'm a liar, you think I'm a scammer, whatever the fuck you thinking, my nigga, kick rocks respectfully. You do not gotta be around. But it ain't about no motherfucking money. Sonya can tell you, Nish can tell you, Raina can tell you. Motherfuckers ain't gotta give me shit, but keep it real with me, my nigga. Don't play in my face. And don't think you gonna treat me like a motherfucking back burner ass bitch. You're not. You're not. Let who talk? She can talk. I ain't been cutting her off. She was cutting me off. She can talk.
So I still haven't heard how I treated you like a back burner bitch. So you're saying just because I didn't do the exact same things for you that you saw me do for other people, that means that my energy changed? Even after I knew that you misled me to believe that your antidepressant was $319, I still continue to give you money and be a friend to you, even against my better judgment. My subscribers called me on it. They was like, but I thought you said you only giving sub only money. So I did. I stepped out of a boundary for you, but you want to call me a nothing ass friend or whatever narrative you trying to spin on here because you mad at what you saw me do for somebody else, but I've still done way more for you on this app than I've done for anybody else on this app besides the dude that I was throwing money for at battles. He, other than him, like, and we don't even talk. I was just throwing money at him for battles. But
Okay.
as far as the people in any of this, I've done the most for you than anybody else. So I'm
Okay.
sorry that I didn't answer the phone quick enough for you or respond to text as immediately as you like because I have other shit going on and other calls coming to my phone besides personal. But for you to get up on live and use the situation with me and Rose to voice your grievances wasn't cool. So since you used that situation to voice your grievances, I went on ahead and went live because I figured the energy you wanted me to give you was the same energy that I gave Rose. So I went live and gave you that energy. And then this morning, I let people know, hey, well, this is the reason I stopped giving money to Trina. And I'm going to let Trina know too. Because when I told her to get the antidepressant, because that's probably the one she was withdrawing from, she got whatever the other $319 medicine was. I don't know what that medicine was, what it's for, none of that, right? But I told her to get what she was taking daily because she was probably withdrawing off of it. She said, well, that's the one that cost $319. So I sent her 200, either 200 or 219, and told her to handle the rest.
I'm gonna say this one last time. I've given so many specific examples. Let me give you another one. I'm gonna give you a different one. You sat and allowed yourself to be completely embarrassed. And not only did you take it,
What does that have to do with you?
are you gonna
We're
let me
talking
talk?
about me and you. What
Are
does
you gonna let me
what
talk, bro?
happened
Cause
with
see,
me
this
and
is
Rose
why you ain't.
have to do with you? What does that have to do with you? Keep it on
You
you
know
and
what?
what you did and your behavior.
Listen, you got it. You got it. Because you ain't going to let me talk. So, I mean, what's the point? Because you've been bringing other people up the whole time. And I'm not cutting you off. But you keep cutting me off. And I'm starting to feel like you cutting me off when you feel like I'm going to make a point. Because you keep asking me for examples. And then when I'm about to give them to you, you cut me off. So you got it. Because I feel like what I'm saying is clear. I do. And if it's not, then that's fine. That's fine. Because I'm not going to keep going in circles with you. I'm not fucking you. I'm not going to do it. I know how I felt about you as a friend. I know how I felt, period. I know it's people that can vouch and they'll tell you that I done said on the back end where ain't nobody got to know I fuck with her. I fuck with her. She cool. I feel like she just ain't had no real niggas around. So you got it. You got it. Whether it's sounding jealous, entitled, that I don't mind that. I said that yesterday. I don't mind that. I'm that type of friend. If I see you being just a stand-up friend to everybody else, that's why I did the birthday post. I gave so many examples. My thing is, give me
Your
the same
birthday
energy.
hasn't even come yet. So what are you talking
It's
about?
an example. You asked for examples.
But
They
your
asked
birthday
for
has not
example. Well, no,
come
this was
yet.
yesterday when they asked me
So
for
how are you gonna
examples.
get mad about a fucking birthday thing? Your
Can
birthday
you
hadn't
be
even come.
quiet, bro? Yesterday I said that because they asked me for an example. I've given you plenty of direct examples and you're still not listening. I've given you direct examples and you're still not listening. Like today, when you saw me get emotional and your response was to just say, fuck it. But other people have dragged you way worse. I wasn't dragging you. I was pissed off.
You want me to explain what happened there?
I don't want you to explain
Okay,
shit.
well then you don't know then. That see, if you was around, you would know. I had what you saw when Rose was trying to punk me and little girl me, that was pre me resolving my people pleasing issue. So if she was sitting up here on this panel, I would be popping my same shit to her and
You was
standing
just in
up to
that girl
her.
live yesterday trying to apologize, or 2 days ago. What the fuck are you talking about?
When was my therapy session? Do you know when my
You got a
EMDR
therapy
session
session
was?
every week, bro. Hey, man, listen.
You
Hey,
don't know. Yeah, because you don't
hey,
know.
bro.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
you don't know. You don't know. My therapy session was Tuesday. That live that I went in for Rose was Monday.
Don't you go to therapy consistently?
I go to therapy every 2 weeks.
All right, then. So what does that matter?
Because
You told us you
I'm
went to
trying to
therapy to get it
explain
worked
to you
out. You
the reason
forgot?
that, listen, the reason that Rose was able to punk me like that on Monday is because I was still in a people pleasing space.
But then had you already had
Tuesday,
therapy
listen,
from the
listen.
kidnapping stuff? Didn't you go to therapy
Tuesday,
about that?
I'm talking about
Did you not go to therapy about the trip? Yes or no?
Yes, I did. We talked
Okay,
about
so
that
why are
first.
you talking? What are you talking about?
You're missing the point.
Let me shut up then. All
You
right,
you
go ahead.
asked me how I could let her humiliate me and do all that on Monday. She was able to do all that on Monday because again, I was still in a people pleasing space. I hadn't had an EMDR session to resolve that people pleasing tendency that I had. That happened on Tuesday, right? So this is Wednesday.
And you already
This
not a people
happened
pleaser.
yesterday. So you're the first person that I've talked to since then. I told people last night when I went live talking about how Rose gaslit and stonewalled me. That's the same way. The energy that she got Monday, she would definitely not get today because I don't give a fuck about trying to please nobody.
The people is asking, who is your therapist? Because that shit worked overnight. Who is your therapist?
Well, EMDR, for those of y'all that don't know, EMDR does work like that. EMDR works in
It
if
does.
you're
It never worked
processing a
like that for me.
target.
I was autistic.
You said you never had EMDR. Now all of a sudden you
No,
had it.
never said that.
Anyway,
That's how
y'all,
I knew what it was.
from a trained professional who's
How
also
would
been
I
a
know what it
client,
was if I never had it?
you can process a target in one session. That's how fast acting it works. Okay. As somebody who's not only trained in the modality, but someone who's also a client in the modality, yes, you could go in there with one target that has a negative belief of, let's say it's I'm not enough. By the end of that session, once you get that disturbance down to 0 and your positive belief up to 7, you have a completely, that's how it works. Look into it. It's called eye movement desensitization and reprocess. I can't speak to what your therapist did for you, but the several dozens of clients that I've done EMDR for and my own EMDR targets that I've worked on, the shit works like that. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay. What next?
So, the energy, again, the energy. So, me standing up for you on lives
I've stood up for you too.
and me, so then what is this energy? What specifically
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
led you to believe that I was giving other people energy that I haven't given you? What specifically did I do to lead you
At
to
this point,
believe that I'm
if
giving
you ain't
people
heard me, you ain't
energy
gonna
that
hear
I
me.
didn't
It's
give
all
to
right.
you?
At this point, if you didn't hear me, you're not going to. So it's
You
okay.
said you gave a damn example of a birthday post when you're like, that was just an example. So what's a real life thing? A real life thing that you've seen me do for somebody else that I haven't done for you. What is that? Name one thing.
Give a fuck about how they feel.
Really? Are you serious? I had a
I'm
whole
dead.
phone
I'm
conversation
heart
with
attack
you.
serious.
I had a whole phone conversation with you about how you felt and we resolved it. So what are you talking about? We haven't had any other conversations about that since then, other than when I was driving to the beach and you called me in crisis, but I was also in crisis. But
Yeah,
what did
she
I
stood
do?
up for me after the shit with Kay. After she didn't, and she just went with
You
it.
told
And
me
then
to quit standing up for you. You said
I'm
stop
responding.
getting on
Excuse me.
panels for me
I'm
and
responding to the
stop
comment.
windmilling
She
in the
stood up for me
comments
with the
for
K
me.
Dub thing because I came to her once I realized that she had stopped fucking with me over the K Dub thing, and I let her know you mad about some bullshit. And then that's when she started standing up because she felt bad.
Wait, what? Are you
The
talking
first,
about when?
they talking about the first issue.
So the very first issue, y'all, for those of y'all that are new, is that after, if y'all know anything about the K
What
Dub
is this
thing,
corn stuff?
apparently, because we're part of the corn cartel. Shout
What the
out to the
fuck is
corn
that?
cartel, corn glock, corn glock, corn glock. Um,
Get
but
that shit out of my damn page.
it's a lot of people. I don't know if you're gonna be able to. It's a lot. We deep in the corn cartel. But anyway,
Bro,
so
this hey,
so you
listen to me.
so you had asked. Damn, I lost my fucking train of thought. Um, so I was in the comment. God, I can't believe I'm still telling this. This is like months later, y'all. In March, when
My
$2
headache,
held
bro.
alive about fucking, it was people talking up there talking about why they was mad about people giving Trina money. So I'm in the comments asking, why do y'all fucking care about who's giving Trina money if y'all aren't giving fucking Trina money? Like, as somebody who supports her, I'm not even asking all these motherfucking questions that y'all got. And so that's when Rose pulled me up in the panel and starts confronting me after I had told her 3 times in the comments that I didn't want to come up. So she calls me out verbally to come up in the panel. That's when Rose started dogpiling me with the rest of the people, and that's when me and Rose fell out, right? But TT Supremacy, who is K Dub's actual auntie, came up there and said, Trina put a jacket on K Dub's sons, and I don't support Trina engaging in that behavior. I don't support that. So I said, I'm not going to give money or support that kind of behavior if people are putting jackets on children or putting unnecessary jackets on people. Y'all remember me saying that? Well, come to find out, I didn't have any actual factual proof that she had put a jacket on K Dub's son. I didn't see anything where Trina directly said that the baby was going to be an offender on her kid. I did not hear that anywhere, see it anywhere. Trina brought that to my attention. So when I didn't have that direct proof, I had to apologize to her in 4K and haven't made any assumptions of that ever since then. No assumptions have been made. I told her I wasn't going to do that anymore, and it didn't happen. So now what y'all have been seeing is me saying, nope, I need to see proof. I need to see proof. I need to see proof. Even my mods know. They're like, nope, she's not going to believe it if she don't see proof.
My phone charger.
So What are you talking about? I sat up there for 3 hours on that live standing up for you. And then when it was proven to me, when you proved to me that I didn't have no real receipts of you actually putting a jacket on that baby, I apologized to you in 4K. And we haven't had no issues since, other than the fucking time where you were like, you know, when Kiana went live and Rose was up there and all that. But that was also like 2 days after I found out that you had lied about the medicine, because I found out on that Friday. That live that Kiana had was on that Sunday. So it was already just a shitty time. Okay. So no, I was less attendant to your emotions around that time. One, because you was already perceivingly giving me smoke, which we've talked about in the back end, and that was a misunderstanding. And two, because I knew that you had lied to me. I even asked you in a text, I said, Trina, are you sure that you haven't inflated the cost of anything towards me? I asked you that via text. You said no. So I even gave you a chance after I found out that you lied to me to tell me yourself that you lied to me, and you still didn't. So what are
Okay.
you trying to clock me on? What are you trying to say that I'm guilty of here? I'm confused.
Nothing, baby. You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself, man. I'm not. I know what I'm saying is clear. I'm not dumb. Y'all
I'm
know
not
I'm not
saying that
stupid.
it's not
I am
clear,
not
but
fucking
I'm
stupid, bro.
asking for it
Hey, I didn't cut you off.
specifically.
Please quit cutting me off, bro. Cause I'm letting you talk. Please quit doing that.
Okay.
At this point, what more can I say? What is there left for me to say? You're not getting it. You're not. And it's like, I don't know if you get it, but it's just proven to me how I feel even more. Because I'm actually trying to hear what you're saying. And you're not hearing what I'm saying. You keep going over the same thing that I have addressed. I didn't lie to you at all. Because what you said was, I lied about how much the shit costs. We heard how much it costs. Now, if you feel misled because you thought you was paying for one medicine and you didn't pay for that one, you paid for another one, which you paid for all of them. I got all of them. But I take that. That's fine. I apologize. But what I'm not going to do is keep listening to you, because, see, that's what happened in that phone conversation. If you need me to, we can run it back. The phone conversation was me trying to understand you. You didn't get off of there with no real understanding of me, and I let that shit ride because, again, like I've been telling everybody on the back end, I feel like the girl just ain't really had too many people to stick around. Same with me. I tell motherfuckers all the time, please don't just walk out on me when I get to tripping, man. I'm trying. So I give that same energy. You don't. That's my point. That's been my point. Simple. Like, it's real simple.
But you're still not telling me how I've done things for others that I
Okay.
haven't done for
That's
you.
fine. All right.
You
Then you
haven't
ain't hearing me.
said that. You've said
That's
how.
fine. Then you're not hearing me. That's fine. I understand. You don't hear me. I get it. Because I know it ain't me. Because everybody else is hearing me. So you just not hearing me. I get it.
No, I'm asking you a specific question.
And
I'm
I've
asking
answered
you
it multiple times. I'm not.
just this one
I've
thing.
answered. I've answered it.
What is the thing that I've been doing for other people that I have not done for you? That's all I want to know. You
And
said
I've
I
answered
haven't
it.
expressed no emotions. I didn't give a fuck, but I called you when you, after the text message, when you was upset at me. I called you. We had a phone conversation. We resolved it.
You
So,
called me back, therapist.
okay, I called you back and we had a phone conversation. We resolved it. So then, what are you talking about?
Nothing.
What are you
I ain't talking about
saying?
shit. I'm a
What?
liar. I'm fucked up. You right.
How have I
Go get you a
shown that
better
I
friend, my
didn't
baby.
care? How did I show I cared for anybody else
You
more than
didn't.
how I cared for you? How did I show that?
You didn't. I'm tired of talking.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah. I'm tired of repeating myself. Seriously. It's no point to it.
All right, she said she was done talking, so I just unlined her. She couldn't tell me at all what I've done for all these other people that I haven't done for her. She couldn't at all tell me that. What have I done for these other people that I haven't done for you? That's the damn question. Then she kept saying, well, maybe I'm sorry you didn't pay for what you thought you paid for. Ma'am, we had an entire in-depth conversation about this because I felt that the cost of the medicine was exorbitant anyway. So what are you talking about? The fuck are you saying? But I already apologized to her, Icy Bliss, for the stuff that she was just reading text messages. That happened in April. Me and her have already had a conversation apologizing about that. It happened on the back end. I don't need to apologize to her on the front end about something we done already had a back end discussion and apology about. No, I already did that over the phone to her. Oh yeah, because the people pleasing, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Y'all don't understand how EMDR works. It's fast, fucking fast. So that people pleaser that y'all saw on Monday is not the same that therapist that I am today. I don't give a fuck about pleasing people. I don't give a fuck about trying to please nobody. Because me and my therapist reprocessed and desensitized the trauma that led to me people pleasing. Yeah, that happened in one session. That's why I swear by EMDR. Because trauma that affected you for years can be resolved in 1-2 sessions. I love it. Swear by it. Brain spotting is the same way. But y'all in the comments talking about, what kind of therapist you go to? A EMDR therapist. A fucking EMDR therapist. That's who. So yeah, I don't give a damn about people pleasing. Not like I did Monday. Sure don't. So anybody that want to come around that act like, that either want to come at me like Rose or come at me like Trina, I ain't got no space for y'all. I need to see actions. Because I be showing fucking actions. I don't just be talking words. This girl mad about what? What you mad about? I called you when you expressed to me that you had concerns. I called you back. We talked. I even talked to her and tried to calm her down on my way to the beach while I was arguing with fucking Rose. I put my shit to the side, didn't bring that up to her, and tried to help her get regulated. But I have so much energy for other people. What the fuck? I'm not calming nobody else on the back end who's having panic attacks. But because you saw me throw a fucking cheetah on Thursday and you needed shoes and pants on Saturday and I didn't respond to you, now all of a sudden I give everybody else so much more energy, effort, and attention than I give you. Come off it, Trina. Come off it. The entitlement is sticking out now. You tried to hide it. Now it's fucking sticking out. No, it's not that. No, who said it? Queens. It's not about Rose. It's about that the conversation and the incidences with Rose and Trina kind of ended up spinning off of each other. Right? So I know sometimes we get into the habit of half listening on here on TikTok. And sometimes we only want to hear what we want to hear. But this conversation has to do more with Trina. Has Rose's name come up? Yeah, because she was involved in some way, shape, or form in examples that had been given, right? Trina had compared herself to how I treated Rose, right? She said I was treating Rose better than I was treating her, right? That's why her name came up. It's not like I just picked her name up out of nowhere. So you got to listen entirely before you make comments like, oh my God, you love her. No, it's not about loving her. It's about giving context. Yes, I am going to I'll let up subscribers. Yes, sorry, y'all. I'm done. I can let up subscribers. So if you're a subscriber, I'll let you up. So if all you heard was Rose's name, then that means you weren't listening fully. If you are a subscriber, then go on ahead and jump in the box. Jump in the request. Thank you, Danielle. Danielle don't play about me, y'all. She do not. So the mods know. They'll give you, if you're just wilding in the comments, because it's not on sub only comments. If you wilding in the comments, then they're gonna mute you for 5 minutes, and then if you come back after 5 minutes wilding, they're gonna mute you for the whole live. Hey, sister girl.
Hey, therapist. I've been listening to your lives. And trust me, I've been in the heat of the moment last week, and I don't know if it's dead, but who knows? And you probably know this, so this is me not insulting your intelligence at all. But one thing I've learned over the past of like being on this app and meeting people, and this is no shade to Trina or anybody else, but one thing I learned is that discernment, especially with people like you, like I can't compare you to me, but I know that I know that I have to process, and I don't like to be policed when I'm processing. Like, let me process the best way I know how. Not saying that that's how you're doing it, but that's how I'm receiving it through my perspective. So you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh no, you're right. I don't like to be policed through my processing.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling because people may not recognize because of how they process, they can sometime, deflect on others on how they should process. And processing, I feel like, is something new for people. Like when people see it online, they just think that somebody's ranting, raving, or have issues. And the truth is, if you study any type of psychology, or like yourself, if you're a therapist, you can kind of detect when somebody is processing versus having a psychosis, which I feel like people think you're going through when they ask you certain things. That's just my point of view. But it is very hard because you seem like you have a lot of friends that genuinely love you outside of this app. And sometimes meeting friends on this app can get complicated. Um, and trust me, I know I'm going through it right now. But you kind of learn when you become friends with
Hold
people.
on 1 second.
I'm
Hold on
sorry.
one
Mhm.
1 second. Mute for 1 second.
Yes.
Kels is not Salute Kels has not done anything wrong to me. I don't know what's going on in the comments, but Salute Kels has never been disrespectful to me. In fact, Salute Kels has been one of the kindest people to me on this app, in person and on the app. I'm so excited for Salute Kels' birthday. I'm so excited for all of that because Salute Kels is a real one. Okay, so Salute Kels hasn't done shit to offend me. She has been nothing but kind and uplifting and encouraging to me. So let me just set that straight. Go ahead, sister girl.
Yes, and my comment wasn't towards her. I think she.
No, somebody in the comments. That was
Oh,
somebody in the
okay.
comments going in on her, and I can't have people going in on my kills. I can't.
Okay. No, but I was just letting you know that discernment is hard, especially when you have a big heart and especially when you process things differently from others. It's easy for you to move on with some people where people be like, you should have dropped this person or that person like a hot cake, you know? But the truth is, you process differently and you just may have a slow burn. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't know you personally, but I'm just saying. So
Oh yeah,
I
no, I'm not yeah. It'll be a slow burn.
yeah, I'm a slow burn, and everybody just look at me and yell at me like, you stupid, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that, you should have been cut that person off." And the truth of the matter is that you process differently, and you just have a slow burn. You have a tolerance for understanding, and part of you being a therapist plays into that. I don't know about you, but the more I get higher in my education, being a forensic psychologist, I'm just like, yeah, my tolerance is, that slow burn is hard. It could be a gift and a curse. So, I just wanted to say that I see you and I hear you. I know it's difficult, and you seem to do a good job at handling it. Either when people don't recognize that. So I just wanted to say that to you.
Thank you. I appreciate you, sister girl. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. Let me drop myself down, go back to work.
Yeah, and I don't expect Kels to speak for me either, because I'm a grown up. Kels can, I don't expect people to stick up for me. If they do that, they can, but they don't have to, because I am an adult, right? So, but Kels has been the kindest, most consistent person to me on this app. There's others, but since Kels, it was some back and forth with Kels, I wanted to highlight Kels, that no, she has been sweet, kind, encouraging, uplifting, nothing but saying good, life giving things to me. She's probably one of the only ones.
Hey, therapist.
Hello, how are you?
I am good. I agree with Sister Girl, everything she said. I'm gonna not repeat anything that she said because a lot of what she said is what I was gonna say. But one thing I would ask that you do is, and I'm trying to think what I'm gonna say because I don't want to offend you or anything like that, is please just be careful at what you do for people. Like on the whole live thing, I was over in Trina's side because I like to be over there to see what they gonna say. And after you left, Kiana came up, and one of the things that she was saying was, therapist shouldn't have paid for your medication. As a therapist, she ain't even supposed to do that because what happens if blah, 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 blah. So now they over there hyping her up, and, you can get her for paying for your medication because what happens now if you can't take your medication and something happens to you, then that now falls back on her. So please just be careful with what you're doing for that girl because I hate to see
You
something
really,
happen
you
to
really
you.
think that me sending her some money, like I didn't pay it directly, even if I did pay it directly,
Hmm.
sending her some money that a doctor script that a doctor prescribed her, they really think that I could get in trouble for sending her money for legally obtained medications? That's crazy work.
Girl, you know how these people on this app hype each other up? You know how they do. They hype each other up to get people that they don't necessarily like. It's you've seen it's been done a many a times, whether it's calling somebody's job or um trying to get somebody's license revoked. I want to say maybe and I'ma just lightly say this, and I think she might be in here, but I don't know, something I think went down with them trying to do something with Petty's license. And these people just do stuff. They just mean it. Their lives are
And you know
miserable.
what? Somebody called my licensure board on one of my t-shirts that said "fuck them
See?
folks" on it. And get no, it wasn't nobody on TikTok. It was somebody on Facebook. And my licensure board fucking laughed at them and sent me a clearance letter. So if y'all want to call my board and tell them you don't like the fact that I donated money to somebody or gave somebody money to help them get their psychotropic medications who is not my client, please be my guest because I love laughing on the phone with the investigator. It's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, these people are crazy. They are crazy. And I was because I was getting ready to leave, and then Kiana came up. I was like, wait, let me see what Kiana got to say. See what she, because I know she fixing to tell her something. And I sit there and listened, and I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So now, because Trina can't make her point, and therapists keep asking her the same question that she's not answering because she talked about her birthday that ain't came yet. So now y'all just gonna come up with something else. Well, let's do this, and you can do this, and you can do. I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, just please think twice about these people on this app, because I like you, and I want to see you be around forever.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I
All
do.
right, I
I
gotta
got
go
you.
shop in the Dollar Tree to see if they got all my stuff.
All right.
All
Bye.
right, bye.
Yeah, y'all, I don't are you a subscriber, the person in the box? If you are, just comment yes. I can't see your badge. Are you I think you're a subscriber. Yeah, this person is because I just saw them comment. The other person, let me know. Are you a subscriber? You are. Yeah, you are. With the thinking emote, but the other person in the box. Okay, y'all both are. Okay, I just needed to be sure. Okay, let me let you up first. Hello.
Hey. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Um, watching Trina in that whole thing, I was just really confused because it just sounded like let me say, how can I say this? Some people only want to give you certain things so that they can receive stuff from you. Like they're only going to give you the bare minimum. They're only going to do just enough just to keep you around. And it just seems that the points that she was trying to make just were very superficial and nothing that held weight. So at the end of the day, I've been on your lives just recently, like since this whole rose thing happened. And I'm really proud that you just got right back to business and you kept doing your therapy stuff, the stuff that you do on Saturdays and Thursdays. And I think you should just keep focusing on that. I think people will be trying to come mess with you because they see that you not see, but they think that you're an easy target. And I think at this point, the best response is no response. Because that whole exchange was really very unnecessary in my eyes. Like, because what was she trying to defend? How are you talking about a birthday that hasn't even came yet? And just like you said, you've done a lot for her, way more than anybody else. So how is she over here like trying to call you a bad friend or calling you out? And my thing is, if she told you you needed a backbone, then why is she mad that you have a backbone now? Especially since she was trying to boss on you too. She was calling you bitches and all types of crazy stuff on the live. So, I mean, let's just call it ace of ace. And as far as Kiana, she need to sit her ass down somewhere. Okay, I don't know why she always trying to dock somebody. She's a millionaire. Let her tell it. She need to go handle her business, her $1 million business, or her husband, or whatever. Go get a life. Okay, stop inserting yourself into little shit that has nothing to do with you. That's all I have to say. I love your lives. I love your therapy lives. I've actually learned a lot. So keep doing your like the positive stuff. Stop focusing on the negative people because they're trash. Like they're not adding anything to you and they're trying to take away your light and you have a beautiful light. So let it shine and don't worry about you know, the negative stuff. Like if somebody doesn't want to be your friend as you're changing and growing and evolving into the person that you want to be, you see, you know, your successful self of yourself, and they're not with that, then they don't need to be your friend no way. Because if my friend is elevating for the best, I am going to applaud them and cheer them on and ask them what they need, so that they can continue to be successful in their journey. If anybody's not doing that, then they're not your friend. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming up.
You're welcome, love.
All right. Hello.
Hey, therapist. This is delightful, by the way. I changed my
Not delightful.
and yeah, I know, right? I'll be honest, therapist. You know, and
You
I we
gotta
never had
explain
any
yourself,
issues,
delightful.
and I'm about to because we never really had
Okay.
any issues. But the one thing I always said was that I did wish that you would stand up for yourself. And I'm gonna be real. This live today is why I subscribe because this is what I've been waiting for. You know, we have had no real issue against each other, but I really was tired of watching you allow people to treat you the way that they were. And I will say that this live today, I gained a lot of respect for you as a woman. Like woman to woman, I hit that subscribe button today because it was so nice to finally see you stand your ground. It was so nice to finally see you be like, nah, enough is enough. Because over the months, and you know, like real shit, I've kind of been privy to a lot of the shit that's been happening. And it was so nice to finally see you be like, enough is enough. I'm tired of y'all coming at me. Like I was over here screaming at my phone like I was watching an episode of motherfucking Love and Hip Hop because it was like it's about fucking time. Clock this shit. Clock this shit. Clock. Baby girl, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only issue I ever had, and Kels can back me up in saying it, was the fact that I felt like you let people run over you. So today, real shit, I really like gained much respect for you as a person because I got tired of seeing the shit. I honestly got tired of watching people railroad you, and it felt like you were just laying there and letting it happen. So I don't know what this EDMR is, but you best believe a bit Googled it because the way I seen you come back and smash today, much respect to you. Much respect to you. Like people know me on this app. I keep shit a buck. And anytime shit has happened, I be like, man, I just wish the girl would stand up for herself. Today I got to see it in 4K. I got to see you stand on your shit, pop your shit, and you were so valid in every point that you made. And I was like, well, who the fuck is this? I like this. Who is this woman? Papa, who this woman? Because I ain't never seen this therapist before. Hats off to you, love. I came up here to give you the much earned respect that I now have for you because I ain't gonna lie. It felt so good to see you defend yourself. I am super duperly proud of you.
I appreciate you, delightful. Thank you.
You're welcome, love. I'm going back to the comments.
Alrighty. Yeah, y'all, my like legitimately my mind is around people pleasing specifically because that's the target that me and my therapist worked on. The people pleasing is where y'all saw Rose get to little girl me and punk me down. The people pleasing is where today if Trina would have did all that, I would have fumbled over my fucking words and let her talk over me and spin a fucking narrative. I don't give a shit about people pleasing anymore. I'm a different person today than I was Monday because of the session that I had yesterday. Y'all need to look the shit up. EMDR will change your life. Eye movement, desensitization, and reprocessing will change your motherfucking life. The trauma that happened to me at 4 years old that put me into people pleasing, me and my therapist reprocessed and desensitized that thing. So when a bitch try to come at me moving forward, the shit's not happening. So that's why Trina got more smoke than Rose got. But please believe, had me and Rose had the conversation yesterday or today, she would have got the very same smoke Trina just got. So it ain't about me loving somebody or wanting somebody cobbler. Y'all think everything is so sexual around here, and it ain't. Y'all think just because I like women, that every interaction that I have with women has to be motivated by some attraction of the S3X sort. No, guys. I'll let y'all know which women I want. I will. Shit. Fuck. It's given that you want to be with her. It's given that you want, is it? Because it would be giving that if it was you. I'm telling you exactly where my anger and frustration and hurt lies. And it don't lie with the fact that I didn't get a bitch cobbler. Huh. So yeah. Thank you, Kels. I love you. Thank y'all. If y'all want to contribute to the live goal, you can. Y'all can. Let me post it. So that I'm gonna post it. And y'all can just click send if you want to contribute to the live goal. Thank you. I'm your Gigi. Thank you, Do Black Barb. Thank you, whoop side. Thank you, Pretty Mamba. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Kales. All the contributors. If you want to be a contributor, get you a shout out. Wait, did I reach the live goal? Did I reach the live goal, y'all? It couldn't have been. It didn't show. No, it ain't reached. It looked like it is. Did it reach? Huh. Did I reach the couch potato? Did it expire? Oh. Man, I don't know how to. Okay, let me just reset it for the remainder because I only saw. Let me do custom. We'll just say 10. We'll just do 10. Okay, because I'm not going to reset it all the way because it was for 20. I don't think I got 20, but here's the live goal anyway, y'all. Go on ahead. You can click send if you want to, and you can contribute to the live goal in that way. What's been happening? Y'all probably like, I thought therapist said she had a session. Y'all, it's Juneteenth. My client's been canceling. I'm clicking on here, sitting, waiting so I can turn off live as soon as my clients come in. But baby, they said we out at the Juneteenth festival. Happy Juneteenth, y'all. Happy Juneteenth. Right? For those of y'all that want to subscribe, listen, if you only want to subscribe to win you a little extra coin, because I did give out $225 to a subscriber on Thursday, and I do want to do another Cash App giveaway. So if you only want to subscribe so that I can prioritize your comments and you can be eligible for the Cash App giveaways, get the $2.99 subscription. But if you want DM prioritization, multi-guest prioritization, Discord access, mod privileges. If you want those type of things, those are the $4.99 and $5.99. If you want a custom badge next to your subscription badge, you'll get that so you stand out. I'll know which kind of subscriber you are, and I'll prioritize the basic and standard. That's the people that have either an egg by their name or they have a bird that's hatched in its egg by their name. Then I know those. And yeah, and I'll prioritize your DMs when you reach out to me. I'll prioritize just you, and then you'll have access to our community that we're going to open up. We'll have a mental health lounge in there. We'll have a community chat. There's, everything's organized and ready. I'm just going to open it up on July 1st. So if you want to be a part of the community that me and the mods have built for you in the Discord to make it a safe and friendly space with mental health resources, then definitely go on ahead and cancel your auto renew for the $2.99 subscription and resubscribe with the basic or standard subscription. Yeah. Y'all can do that. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Trap Nest. I appreciate you. Right? Yeah, y'all. I think I've said all I have to say now about Trina and all I've had to say about Rose. So I mean, that's that. I don't have shit else to say. I'm going to keep it moving. We'll get back to regular schedule. Tomorrow night's Mental Health Live is going to be therapy versus counseling. What's the difference between therapy and counseling and life coaching and psychiatry? I don't know the difference between those. So tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 p.m. Mountain, I will be going live talking about that. So if you don't want to miss it, please be sure you click the notification. Click my profile, especially if you're a subscriber. You can click my profile or you can click the subscription star down here and you can turn on your notifications. I got my water right here. Uh-oh, shit. I got my water. It's actually time for me to fill up for my second jug of water for the day, actually. So I've been drinking my water. Yep, washed my ass this morning, brushed my teeth, did a meeting, took my meds, did my morning walk, drank my smoothie, drinking my... Yeah, y'all, I'm not crashing out. Your girl ain't crashing out over here, honey. I'm regulated. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I do. I appreciate y'all. But that's really it, y'all. I don't have anything else. Hope y'all enjoyed this. And we'll talk soon. If not again today, we'll definitely talk tomorrow.